Just you and me. Where's the rest of the gang?
Whenever they trickle in. We are almost done with Fire Emblem. 2.5 years in the making.
Yeah, we somehow did it.
I mean, pushing it for almost every week we can do really did help. Making sure things are fine. This isn't Halo. I mean, this is the precursor to Halo Wars. This is
It kind of is.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Halo Wars was inspired by these style of games, but I think it was more StarCraft.
Yeah, it was more StarCraft based, but still, I mean, you could say it's inspired Halo Wars. So in a sense, this could be Halo. It's a very, 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 very spin-off one of it. But if you can think it like that, all games are spin-off of each other because they're inspired by other things too. Anyway, Max, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, we played Halo today, a session of long Halo. Almost finished Halo 3.
Nice. Halo 3, if I remember correctly, isn't super long.
No, it's definitely one of the least. It's just one of the shortest Halo 3. Gonna finish it next time.
Mainly because the combat's super tight, which is great. 2, if you know where you're going, it's never hard to run through a level and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Nick, give everybody the strongest literal weapon they can carry that you're bringing into this fight.
I think I gave everyone, yeah. Also, I upgraded Mist.
I see that. You should have done this a while ago. Hey, she should be able to use physics, Alencia. Just give her like 3 of those.
Alright.
Just as an extra healer.
Sounds good. What with the Mend?
No, just physics. Men, they do the physics does the same as men, but physics can also go so much farther in distance.
But what about Mend?
Don't care.
But Mend.
You want physics for this fight because your healers don't want to be in range of like anything.
But Mend.
Listen, you want to die?
Yes. I mean, I died a lot during Halo.
Give everybody fresh weapons if they're about to break theirs.
Oh, I did that a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I have a lot of money because I didn't spend much this whole entire trip.
No, you had no idea what you were doing with half your money, so it's not really something that ever once occurred to you to spend.
Yep. Why do you have an Iron Lance?
Because you never took it off of her.
She only can use his lances, right?
She uses axes, but you never trained her in it, so it's pointless.
I can't do like specific ones. All right, this is like gonna be the final battle of this whole thing. So,
Hey, I know you have a Laguz lance. Give it to her.
Laguz lance? I think I gave it to someone. I think
Ranulf was carrying it around for you.
Ranulf maybe. But I gave a Laguz lance to someone else.
Oh yeah, Titania has it.
Yeah, she has like 4, and also Oscar has it. I'll give it to her instead.
I'll be honest, if you really don't plan to use Oscar with a bow, just give him some throwing lances instead.
I used a bow a little bit last time. Throwing lances though. Which would be javelin, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's about it. Not bad.
Also, hey Mick, what's up? We're just doing last minute preparations for basically what's gonna be the big final fight of Fire Emblem, a game that I've been playing for 2.5 years. This is the oldest.
Dude, give someone that brave sword.
This is the basically the oldest game I have currently on the channel.
Because it takes forever. Also, Dex doesn't need literally anything but that sword.
Can I give it to her?
Yeah, she's a good candidate for it.
What should I get rid of though?
Either or. If she's near Randolph, she can always trade off.
Ah, there it is.
See, Larry has a high chance of doubling, so quadrupling is not really out of her range.
Yeah, so I gave it to Tanya. I want to keep the Laguz Lance on at least, but most likely not going to use it well.
The Flame Lance acts similarly to Lagoose Lance because it hits as fire damage. So against Beast Tribe, it is effective as well.
Well, I don't have another Flame Lance though.
No, you only get one in the game. However, you do have spears, and those are the best throwing weapons.
That's true. Let's see.
Give either Jill or Oscar that Killer Lance. Yeah, trade off the javelin for the spear as well.
There we go.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, they make this a lot easier in the later games.
Yep. This guy definitely needs
absolutely refresh her.
Huh? Steel Lance. I don't know about the Brave Axe.
No, it's got no uses. Get rid of it.
Yeah. What else can he use?
Just the axes and lances. Same as Jill. I don't think he has a high enough lance rank for that.
No, he doesn't. I guess like I'm just gonna go with Javelin, and then I'm gonna get a Iron Lance. Oops, wrong one.
That's fine, I guess.
A Steel Lance, I should say.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yep. Randolph is good. That's good.
Randolph, you could... Ooh, Ina has a Draco shield. Give it to someone who needs a defense buff.
I don't know who.
Anybody on the front lines. Anyone who doesn't have cap defense on the front lines, like Titania or Oscar, would probably be good candidates.
I'll give it to Tanya. Don't plan to use Volk. Got off work, now eating some Taco Bell and watching some K-drama. Ooh, nice. Nice.
K-drama.
I haven't even gotten to K-drama. I've been trying to find some time to actually watch it.
K-drama.
What's a Night Killer?
Night Killer is effective against night units.
There's another Killer Lance and a Glue Slayer. That's a sword.
Basically, yeah, Lagoose Slayer is good against Lagoose. Killer Lance is good for critical. Night Slayer is good against generals, like Torino.
Mm-hmm. Like old K-drama. Oh, to that old. Okay. He has some good bows.
Yeah, he is. Jeffrey has better bow rank for you than anybody else right now.
Yeah, we're gone to a point where I'm at the bottom and I haven't upgraded many of these guys.
That's fine. If you're not gonna use them, don't use them. However, I would take Astrid's Night Crest and give it to someone else. That Night Ward's pretty good. It gives a bunch of defensive buffs. So Braum has a Draco shield too.
Two? Who?
Give two people things. Is good, sir.
I can't use that on her.
No, it has to be either a knight unit or a mounted paladin. I give it to Titania at this point. You use her more.
Yep. Alright, cool. We're good.
Make sure to use the Draco shield in the right now.
Okay.
So you don't waste a turn in fight. So hit use. And then you have a second one on Braum.
Do I?
Yeah, I don't know why you had a second one. I'd give it to, again, either Titania or someone else on the front line that's always gonna be fighting for you.
Titania is going to be very much at the front line.
I think your Ike's pretty capped on a lot of stuff right now.
Alright. Well, I think that's good preparation for now. We're going to go finally fight basically the end game of this game.
Nick, you ready for like 20 minutes of cutscene?
I'm just going to be reading them, yeah. My lord uncle.
Raining, he dead.
We haven't found the body yet, so technically speaking, he could still be alive.
No, but he was leading the initial weather assault against Dan. There was no way he survived that.
I mean, but they still in like any fiction stories, if you don't find a body, technically they can still be alive.
I'm like 90% sure they referenced the fact that they dangled his corpse as victory.
That's gruesome and dark. Also, not that modern.
Maybe making that up. I don't actually remember.
K-drama. Why can't I don't care why I can't get into it. Also, trying to watch K-drama without subtitle since I'm trying to learn the language. That's fine, Mick. Well, I mean, different taste for everyone.
Nobody's judging you.
So she's making a speech right now. She looks so empowering with her hands on her chest all the time.
Yeah, I don't really understand why they went with that.
Could have at least changed the picture of it a little bit.
Like, nobody shows fucking emotions in their portrait half the time.
At least with modern Fire Emblem, it's different.
I guess. What's up?
Randolph is making fun of Ike for telling him that she will make a splendid queen. What's so different? What's so weird about that?
What's up?
Why was Randolph just being shocked by Ike being like,
Oh, because Ike's not really one to just pass out compliments.
Speak to the army. Let's do it. I ain't typing anything.
I don't honestly think there's a difference to these interactions. I also don't remember. I don't think there's a difference. I like how Ike's like, remember, you only got one life. I'm gonna sacrifice it all for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ike's not so inspirational speech.
He's really bad at this.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, is not a public speaker.
He's too embarrassed.
Somehow he rallies his troops, though. I don't know.
It must be his profession or whatever.
Remember that Ike's like only 17 and he basically ends up leading a fucking army.
Done a lot more in my.
What are you doing at 17, Nick?
Failing the SAT.
Did you fail your SAT?
Nah, I just did not as good as I could have.
I got a proud average.
What's failing?
I think below like 1100.
Ah. Yeah, I got like the highest I got was like 1800 on that. I could have gotten like over 2100 if I actually studied.
See, I went to college on my ACT scores, not my SATs.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got like a 4 on most everything in the ACT.
Mm-hmm.
To anybody who has no fucking clue what we're referencing, the American education system has no sense of what a number is.
That's true, yep. I mean, so far, Mick and Max are at least American, but I don't know if they have taken the SAT before.
They may have, I don't know. I don't think it fucking matters. Listen, kids, you're still going to college regardless of what your parents tell you.
She doesn't care about his bloodline.
Ashnard? Yeah. Yeah, I forgot you have to fight Bryce as well.
Mm-hmm.
He actually has the best spear in the game.
And I can steal it, technically, right?
Hey, he drops it, yeah. You have no time to use the best spear in this game.
And the only way to use the best spear is to upgrade someone's spear level all the way up, right?
Oscar should be able to use it by now. Joe should be able to use it by now. Anybody who has an A rank in Lances should be able to use it by now. Large problem is I don't actually know who in your team has what rank.
So he's basically a crazy man.
We've been over this.
Well, this one...
Ashnard's never...
Yeah, well, this one...
Did you say...
Hmm?
What about this one?
This one is this chapter you're probably going to have to guide me a few times, because I'm not going to be able to restart it
I don't know.
easily.
I'm like 90% sure you're going to have to reset somehow.
Well, let's find out.
I don't know, you want to go play on a higher difficulty?
Nope.
It's even worse for you.
Nope.
Do you want me to explain how this gets worse on the higher difficulties once you're done?
Sure.
It's pretty fucked up.
Oh, she actually has emotion in her eyes.
Like, yes, they actually put effort into their final chapter.
Don't disappoint me? Well, we'll find out.
Oh, trust me, it's very easy to disappoint Ashnard.
Mm-hmm. This is like a courtyard.
It is a courtyard.
Yeah, I know. It's a courtyard. It's just like...
You're in literal Crimea Castle's courtyard.
Interesting place to do a final battle, to be honest.
Well, King Ashnar was planning to use the courtyard for something.
Alright. Oh, I can reposition? Unit? Oh, I can't reposition. Okay, let's see what I got. Alright, who should I keep? Who should I keep? Is there anything to steal?
I will say, I think most of these are just pretty freaking mirrored pathways.
Yeah, so there's no, like, stuff to steal.
No, most of these guys are pretty max level.
Yeah, so there's no steal.
Bryce is, like, in the center somewhere.
Yeah, so there's no point in having a Volk in here, right?
No. Folks kind of worthless because you never trained them.
Yep.
I don't know, bring Joffrey. He'll help.
Yep. Hard, Titania, Rayson. Since Rice is not much anymore, I have Mist now.
No, you want your healers.
Alright. I have Enna. I have to keep her in? Okay.
Yeah, she's required for the fight. That I can explain later.
Oh, if that's the case, then I guess I got everyone.
Which is weird, because Valencia is not required for this fight.
Yeah, that's very true. But I want to keep her in for story purposes.
Also because she's one of your better healers, too.
I don't know if we're going to win now, but we will win eventually.
Against this?
I mean, eventually we'll win. I'm not saying now. I don't know.
Okay, so because you're playing on the easiest difficulty, the objective primarily is just to beat Ashnard.
Mm-hmm.
Like 90% of this, you could probably just form a goddamn wedge with Ike and rush the boss.
So Ike only run is pretty.
No, don't do that.
Why?
Because Ike only run requires you to really crafted your Ike to do it for this fight. Your Ike is not crafted for this fight at all.
Well, I'm gonna keep him up here, so potentially.
Yeah, I mean, Ike going up the center is not really the worst thing in the universe. I believe the game will let you make a choice in like the first turn or something at the end of your turn. So, the enemies do come to you, by the way, in this fight.
Yeah, I'm making more of a wall here. Because, as I learned from you guys,
And don't forget your flank this time around.
They come from behind, too?
They come from that weird, around the fountain area.
Right here?
Yeah, they'll walk through that area.
There's dragons, too.
Yeah, those dragons are mean.
Oh. Gotta use, like
the biggest things you have to worry about on this map are, weirdly, 1, the dragon, 2, Bryce doesn't move, so he's not all that hard to get rid of. 3, those swordmasters are living nightmares.
So I'm putting my healers on the other side. So Rice will always be here. And
Yeah, this is the reason why I give you physics, so you can always keep your healers in a weird position, but always out of range. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he moved.
Should. Oh, I was lied. Whatever.
Come on, man.
It's been like forever since I've been done this fight. Also, he'll probably kill her.
Kill who?
Anyways, Ike should be more than capable to defeat Bryce, if I remember right.
Oh, that dragon's coming after Ike.
Oh, they're all coming after Ike. Hey Nick, if you want to really just realize how dangerous this fight is, go look at Ashnard.
I will in a second. Who should
A
I go?
literal single unit could make the difference.
Yeah, who should I go for?
The Barn.
Oh yeah, isn't that the Hawk guy?
Hawk King, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 3 choices there, and those are the last 3 recruitable units in the game. You can only recruit 1, obviously.
Wait, which one?
You get to recruit Nasela, Tabarn, or Gifka.
Who's okay? Who's
nobody recruits.
who's Nasela again?
Nasela's the King of the Crows.
Oh yeah, and then who is Gifka?
Gifka's the King of Lions, right-hand man.
Oh, that guy. Okay, so it's like this. So I can't actually get every single recruitment, but I can get those. Those are my last 3.
Yeah. I mean, if you want something silly, there's post-game content where Ashnard's recruitable.
Huh?
Yeah, you can play with Ashnard. That's not unusual, by the way. Fire Emblem lets you do that in some of their post games.
That's weird.
I guess.
So I'm gonna need to.
Be very careful.
Uh-huh. She's not gonna do much.
Who's that?
Alicia.
No, her entire point is just there to heal. Thought I made that clear.
Yeah, but I thought she can at least do maybe some damage.
No. No, Valencia's not here to help you fight.
All right,
She's here to be a heal bot.
How am I supposed to deal with this?
Well, Ina did carry Lagoose stones in the battle.
Yeah.
Also, the Ragnell is literally the strongest weapon I will use in this game.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Should I move him from here or should I not?
I'd suggest using Ina's stone. Because she can tank like a monster at least.
The goose stone?
Not a move her because it ends her turn.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna move Alicia over here, because then she can do
Help
that.
heal.
She can help heal, yeah. Because I don't have much of healing. In a sense,
Plan's probably smart.
yeah.
So if you used the Brave Lance, again, Joffrey would have doubled first and killed him before he could retaliate.
Oh yeah, that would have been better. And besides, this is the last battle, in the sense of before
There's
the epilogue.
literally no reason to save your gear.
Yeah, there's very little reason to do that.
Also, yeah, these are beefy boys.
I'm just trying to think. Who can I use to get close?
Try a spear.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
No, I mean, use it from range, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. This one. So spear would be...
Also, there's a good chance some of these units outspeed you, by the way.
Like that?
No, I mean, they double you, which is something you really haven't come across yet. So,
I mean,
be
there's
wary.
been a couple times where they do a double me.
Sure, you've more experience that on bosses. I'm referencing just in general. Just random units. It sucks, man.
Yeah, they do.
Let's try the sphere.
Or just the arrow.
Spear lets you retaliate from one range.
Ah, that's true, yeah. Should have equipped that. See, I'm not a Fire Emblem thinker like you are.
I'm trying to help.
Okay, so she can't attack at all. But
No, you didn't give her a weapon, which was the point.
I forgot to give her a
Anyways.
weapon.
No, you didn't need to give her a weapon. She's not gonna fight. She has no strength.
I mean, she could have.
The only weapon missed I would recommend letting her use. What am I doing? The only weapon Miss should use ever is like a Sonic Sword or a Rune Blade.
And that's only Tanith has.
I mean, you can trade off Tanith. You should have picked up the Rune Blade from the final boss of the like chapter 24 or something.
Possibly. I don't remember what I did, okay?
The Rune Blade's pretty great because it lets you just heal when you attack.
Yeah. I'm just gonna end here. I want to make sure that
Also, yeah, they're gonna murder those reinforcements.
I was only using them as cannon fodder.
Yeah, they're literally just cannon fodder on this map.
They're good to distract the enemies, I would say.
They cannot deal damage on this map.
Well, mainly the javelin people.
No, I just in general they can't do much. They'll just keep getting eviscerated until they just live out their use.
Like now.
Yep. The good thing is they distracted them.
That was the point of that as well, too. So, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, like I was saying.
I made an opening for that, yeah.
Hey, it's an Emoto.
At the Amoto. Yo.
Yo,
We
ho,
are at
ho.
the final battle of Fire Emblem. Well, not... Actually, no, the epilogue would be post-game anyway, right?
Think you really planning to do post game?
I mean, unless it's story-related, there's not really much.
There's literally nothing story related in the post game.
I mean, what would the epilogue? What does the epilogue do?
The epilogue just lets you access post game.
Isn't epilogue post-game, though?
No,
It's not post-game?
no, epilogue is basically just a giant submenu.
What is epilogue, then?
Are you? It's confusing.
I'm already confused by many things.
It's confusing and I don't want to explain it.
Well, how you doing, Emoto? Also, hey Luigi, what's up? Man, I don't even have anything for these guys.
You had the
They don't do anything.
Again, they're beef boys like your Mordecai. Also, I would absolutely suggest moving Rice
I'm doing that.
before he just gets obliterated. Which is a thing, and it is funny to watch. But will almost certainly cause a restart.
Doing adjustments to prevent future griefers. That's good.
Is he referencing,
Dragon Builders 2.
yeah.
Jeff
Nobody
needs-
likes a griefer, Nick.
Nobody does, no.
Nobody. Here's a giant polar bear. Polar bears! I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 in the background, Nick.
I bet so.
Again, you're free to play it.
Yeah, but I'm not the biggest interest in MMOs, unfortunately.
Well, the game won't make you spend money for a long time.
Yeah, but it still requires me to spend money. Also, Goldie, thank you for the raid, man.
Nick,
Gold raid.
Nick,
Fake.
Nick, the free. Sorry, go.
Hey, Goldie, what were you doing? Dragon Ball Legends? Oh, really? How you doing, Goldie? Welcome, Goldie. Goldie raid. How you doing? Hello, fake. Hello, Nuke Crystal. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Thank you, Nuke Crystal, for the follow there, eyes. Welcome to the gamer group. I'm doing Path of Radiance. This is an old game on my channel. It's basically a game that I have been playing for about like two and a half years, really. It's that old. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good stream. Goldie, I hope your stream went really well.
Anyways, as I was saying, Final Fantasy 14 doesn't make you pay a dime for like the first 200 or so hours of the game, or even more than that. It takes like forever. The game stops you from progressing, but that's about it until you pay.
It was great, but anyway, I'm gonna rest for a while. No worries, Goldie. Take care. Rest well.
Hi, Goldie.
Yeah, I had to take a quick nap after the hangout Halo session I did today.
Oh, wait, we were late.
No, it was just through this morning. We spent like about 5-6 hours gaming together.
I mean,
Good thing I didn't stream that, otherwise Emoto would have yelled at me.
impressive, Nick. Committing murder.
But yeah, it's kind of just casually. This is actually the last battle of Fire Emblem. So if you guys don't know, this is basically how I'm getting close to the very end of this game.
Nick, you want to Iron Man it at this point?
Iron Man it? What?
Full balls to the walls. Anybody who dies stays dead at this point.
No, can't do that.
No.
Can't do that.
Can't do it.
No, I can't do it. Tanith.
Anyways, go for murder, Nick.
But yeah, it was all fun and games. I'm still going a no deathless run, Chris. So even if one person dies, I can't let them die.
Alright, this is gonna be a long chapter.
I mean, that's the intention. This will do 2 hits.
Yes. When you double and get doubled.
I'm kind of just gonna let it attack me so I can kill it next turn. That's, I think, what I'm gonna do. How much damage can she do? Not much.
Too much. Ina? Yeah, she's not great against her own kind.
Can Ranalf
Dragons are just the hardest things to kill.
Can Ranalf kill it?
No.
Okay, so I guess like it's best to just.
Also, Ina can, I think, 2 range. No.
Nope.
Damn. Oh well. Nick, I'd just wait.
Yeah, I was just waiting.
And heal Ina. There's not really much point in putting her in danger.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like with some of them, I'm just waiting to heal. Wait, can I not heal her? Yeah.
You need to get closer.
Anna is too far away.
I think it's physics max range like 5 for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Still, better than being 1 step away and getting 2 shot.
Yep. Just gonna stay back here still. Alright, I think that's everyone. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them all come to me. We're gonna see how this goes.
Poorly?
I won't say too poorly.
I don't know. Your Randolph's pretty bulky at this.
Mm-hmm. Emoto, how are you feeling today? Also, how do you feel? Do you think I will be able to beat this chapter in 1 try? Or do you think I need to reset it, which most likely means it's going to be pushed to next week? What do you think, Emoto?
The further you get in and die, the longer the reset takes.
I know. But that will be more practice. The purpose I made this wall so that mist can be protected is also one of the reasons why I made this kind of wall. Ugh. What? I didn't realize. Oh yeah, I could go pretty far. Oh, I didn't realize I could go that far. One thing I hate about some characters is that I don't realize the distance they go.
Who died?
Rainson. Well, that was like, I still got an hour to go through. I could skip cutscenes at least. It also wasn't too long of a cutscene. You made it sound like it was even longer than that. Now I have a better idea for this. Can't believe you can't hold B. I really don't like it that you can't hold B. And also...
Can't hold B? What?
Like, you can't hold B and also like have the where they go like move can't hold B to move faster and also have this like their range in at the same time. It's such a bad design flaw.
What?
You know, if you hold B, you move your cursor faster, Chris.
Yeah.
But if you press B, it automatically gets rid of their range. So it's just like, why would they do that? That's such a bad design flaw.
Just not what? It shouldn't delete all their movement ranges.
Yeah, it does.
Weird. I like 90% sure if you tap the X button, it toggles everybody's range.
Oh yeah. No, I did, but now just treasures. Also, hey Snetches. Yeah, I know I've been streaming this almost semi-weekly still. It's just that
you stopped for the month of July for anniversary stuff.
yeah, I stopped in the month of July for anniversary stuff, and also there was other stuff I wanted to do, and scheduling wise for this game was kind of difficult in like late July, late June a little bit.
Yeah.
So
There are problems everywhere.
yeah. So yeah, no, I've been at this, and we're at the like the final battle, if you can like as you can tell.
Final battle.
I couldn't get Nasir, but I want to try attempt at least another time, whether it be on stream or off. But I definitely want to at least attempt to see if I can get Nasir.
Yeah.
With my current setup, I have a save file for it, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I already
Nick
lost.
didn't have the right miss setup to do it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you also had a time limit, so it was just one of those things that yeah, just hard to kill an Asher without him. I believe you though. Yeah. No, I think I can. It's just one of those like I messed up because I misplayed these characters going further than initially thought.
I don't know if it's that hard to kill Ashnard without him.
BRB going to take a shower. No worries, Mick. Holy.
I mean, the game does make Ashnard beatable. Even if you quite literally only somehow brought Ike to the fight.
Only Ike dragons and warlords can damage Ashnard. Yeah. Oh, is that why Ina?
Yes.
Hmm.
Also, that's not technically true, because for some weird reason, Gifka can damage him, and he's not a royal.
I mean, he's technically part of the royal family in a sense.
He's weird. I don't really know how to describe him.
I want the dragon to be baited over here. But at the same time, I don't want Ike to be taken the blunt. Oh, I kind of screwed Mordecai here.
His Ike's pretty beefy now. His strength finally came in.
Yep. That's true. If you get maxed Ike, you should be fine. Yeah, no, my Ike is pretty fine for the most part. And then I got like a lot of physics, so if that's like ever in a danger, I'm pretty good. I'm gonna take.
Yeah, I made Nick by like all the physics stats he could find.
I'm gonna go away and see if I could bait the dragon.
I will say Nick has a very good run of pulling off Aether. So
Aether has been very consistent for me for sure.
I think it's, I can't remember what the proc is. I think it's a skill something. Skill divided by 2 proc, I think. Oh, is it just 1% per skill? Yeah, I think Cap's skill at 25. 25 or 28, I don't remember. What's the stabs cat at like 28?
Yeah. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Nick, you're not used to having a chance to miss.
I'm very not used to that.
That's funny.
Of course you get a critical hit, Tanya.
Of course you crit. That's what you're good for. Absolutely nothing.
Heh. That's an old school reference. We were actually making a lot of dad song joke playlist.
Yeah, I saw the playlist.
Yeah, we were talking
I was
about.
kind of wondering what the fuck.
Yeah, we were like talking about Guitar Hero, and it's like, what would be the most daddest songs to be put on a Guitar Hero playlist?
No.
Yeah,
Why? Why? Why?
because we're stupid.
Because you're insane.
I feel like dads these days are into Soundgarden and Nirvana. Yeah, no. Actually last night we made a dad band command, so you can actually look at the playlist. It's public. Kyle worked really hard on that.
I feel like that's a lie, considering I'm a dad.
Most dads nowadays, I'd probably iterate.
Tisk tisk.
Yeah, I forgot that you're a dad. You know, to be honest, dads with
How
good
you
taste.
reference my son like all the time.
Yeah, thanks, Craig. I was pretty sick into Guitar Hero 3 though. Dads with good taste. Yeah.
Every
Also, thanks, hey, Craig.
Guitar Hero 3 will never come back, and I'm always sad in my heart.
You know, okay, here's the thing. Chris, so like even though I joke around you being a dad and having a son and everything, I really can't bring myself around to realize all the time that you are a dad and you are about the same age as me.
Some people make it to weird milestones first.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's also that most of the time when people are dads, they're like 40 years old or something like that already, kind of thing. So it's just like you being a dad around my age. It's just like, man, I'm already getting to a point where I can start getting have the age around
I
families.
heard.
Also, Crate, I'm glad you got some sleep, man. He actually was running on very like almost no sleep last night because of like the heat wave, and he had no power. Don't let him put you down, random dad in Discord. You don't have to be 40 to be cool. No. Chris is actually pretty cool. That's why I hang out with him. And that's why Jamie married him. Because you are a cool dad.
I also invest too much in weird games.
That's also trivia.
Join me, you nerds.
I will eventually join you, actually. I would legit actually join you. But until I get like a proper girlfriend, I'm not gonna ever get a family.
Oh, I meant in Final Fantasy, but whatever.
Well, you didn't specify. All right, let's see what am I gonna do.
All right, I got my polar bear.
And Crate says you are a cool dad.
Did I get a polar bear mount?
That's a pretty cool dad. What game are you actually gonna let your son actually be like actually play for the first time?
I have no idea. It flies.
I'm assuming a Nintendo game at the very least, right?
I honestly have no idea.
Oh, come
It's
on.
whatever he wants to play.
You gotta have an idea, man.
Floppy, floppy, floppy.
Racing cannot move again if he's not in his flying form, right? No, he's not even.
No, racing can't
Can't
do
move. Can't
whatever
even
you're
move.
thinking.
Mario Galaxy
Yep.
is biz toddler game. To be honest, Mario Galaxy though, even though it's a nice game to try, it's very complicated if you really don't know what you're doing. So I'm gonna kill Bryce.
Honestly, probably think it's gonna be Let's Go.
Let's go. You know what? That's actually a pretty good kids game, to be honest. Do you even have a Let's Go?
I have Let's Go Eevee.
Your name was Bryce, was it not? You fought a good fight. I just stabbed him.
The resemblance is strong, Mr. Blue-haired child.
Was he? No, he was like yellow haired,
No,
right?
wait. Grail did not have Grail had brown hair.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's been a
It's Ike's mom who had the blue hair.
yeah. It's been a very what's speed wing?
Speedwing gives you just +2 speed.
Nah, send convoy.
It's such a random item to get at this point in the game.
Yeah, but in all honesty, Kraid, no, like no,
I mean, sure, let him play whatever, but don't want to play Doom.
yeah, not until like he's like much older. But yeah, let's see.
I'm not a big supporter of this whole, oh, I'm gonna let my 10-year-old play Fortnite. And like, that's not really a game I'd consider letting my adolescent child, who has no real concept of the real world just yet, go and play.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I feel like this young kids are better at games than you think. It depends. We also grew up in the NES era as well, which had no instructions.
It's not that I'm worried about. It's more the more advanced games get, I feel like the harder it is for kids to start making a difference between real life and a video game. So there's certain games that you just probably shouldn't let your kids play just for developmental things.
Possibly, yeah.
That's just my 2 cents on that matter.
If I had a kid, they would have start from the Game Boy and NES, then work their way up. Just go JK. I let them play whatever. Kids are good at games, but no, not animated games. Not like and trust like Fortnite. You know, when it comes to actual M-rated games, I do think like it would also depend on the M-rated game per se and how early I feel like they can play said game. Like if it's like a soft core like soft a soft rated M game, I honestly think they have the right to play it for like around there when they turn teen at least.
Yeah, I mean, when you're old enough to know the difference between reality and fiction.
Like when they're a little older, it's like, yeah, you can play like Halo, for example. It's like that's not too violent. Obviously, it is rated M, the older generation, but I don't consider that too hardcore. If it was Doom, it's like, nah, you need to know a little bit more about that before you.
You need to understand why this game exists.
Mm-hmm.
Before you can play it.
Yeah, but I also wouldn't be like a strict parent to be like you only can play it when you're like 18 years old. I just be like you have to be a little older before you actually play this game.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like I always thought like when I played Halo, because I played it like when I was like younger than 10, and I knew a difference by then. And it was such a fun game. I mean, I played
See,
also
I didn't
Call
like
of Duty.
playing Halo when I was younger because the Flood freaking scared the shit out of me.
I didn't. I actually legit don't remember my reactions to the Flood. All I remember is just enjoying Halo and killing aliens. But I also had struggled time to play a lot of it.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, some of my fears in life do come from playing certain games before I was probably ready to play them.
Makes sense. Let's see. Really violent and online only games are things I would definitely not let kids play. That would be like a good way to keep it even for sure, Snedge. I'd be okay with them playing Resident Evil. Yeah, I mean,
Eh. That's not. Probably not.
Not the best, but
It's not something I consider.
yeah.
No one does you a hecky concern. Resident Evil isn't inappropriate. I mean, I guess it was for, which one are you referencing, I guess, for Resident Evil? It's not that it's not appropriate. It's horror and
That
kind
could
of graphical horror.
that kind of can scar a kid as well. So
Yeah, that's more what's one of my bigger concern. Like Resident Evil 7 is really fucked up.
yeah. Let's see. I didn't even want to play anything but Nintendo when I was a kid. I mean, Nintendo was like the
Nintendo's again more targeted towards a younger audience.
It's
and
also
they
that they
know their older audience exists.
It's also that they were the rulers of games back in the day. So like they were literally the only real game system that most people would actually really play a lot of the time.
Because Microsoft and Sony were weird
And
startups.
Sega as well. BioShock
Saturn.
is effed up when I was 13 or 12 or so. BioShock I've never
BioShock is
played.
still effed up. It's just weird.
I've never played BioShock, but I've seen a bit of it, so I do want to try it one time. But yeah, I can see the effed up aspect of it for sure. I don't know. That's why I'm okay with it.
Like Fallout's a good game series. I'd consider letting a preteen play. Because it's not always a run and gun scenario.
That's what,
It's a choice to do what you want to do.
honestly, I never got scared by any of them. But it's also like how you grow up, Kraid, as well. Like, are you more okay with horrors as well? Because if I were to play when I was younger, I would be pretty confident in myself to be pretty scarred and also like.
Yeah, I knew of Resident Evil. I never wanted to play it when I was little because I was scared of that concept of what it was. To be fair, I have a pretty bad time with any body graphical disfiguration.
Yep.
That just freaks me the fuck out, man.
Yep. Same here.
Yeah, this is why I tell you to choose to barn.
And
By the
yeah.
way.
Oh yeah. And honestly, I never got scared of any. Okay, the newer Resident Evils, I agree. Those aren't for kids, for older ones. I wish it could have scared me. Wish it could have scared me, to be honest. Horror, it hits differently as a kid. It's very different as to what traumatized being a good parent is hanging out with your kid when they play scary game. It's also like you also have to ease them into a horror game, I would say, because if you go straight into a horror game, like the scariest game of all time kind of thing, then that would be absolutely terrifying. something like easing them into a horror game like Left 4 Dead, for example. It's cartoony. You can easily tell it's pretty fake, but it's not too scary kind of thing.
Yeah, it's Left 4 Dead's over the top and comical for a point.
Mm-hmm. So I definitely say, like, with horror games, I would definitely say it'd be better for a kid to not get scared and scarred if you ease them in. And if you play a lot more as they're older to develop those minds, then they'll be like, oh yeah, this is obviously fake. And then it will start being more and more about like, oh hey, you know the differences of everything now. And you don't have to be fully scared about every single thing.
Yep. Go say, go read a book.
I hate reading books.
That's up to you.
It is up to me. On a lighter note, I hit a squat PR today, trying to decide between Chinese and Mexican for my cheat meal. I haven't had some Mexican food in a while, so honestly, I would go.
Are we on a heavy topic? I don't really know.
I hate reading too, Blazer. No. What do you mean heavy topic?
Well, he just was like, let's go to a lighter note. I'm like, were we on a heavy topic?
I wouldn't say too heavy, honestly.
I feel like we were more talking about censorship of media, but whatever.
More like raising a kid, honestly.
It's up to a parent to censor their child's interaction with the media they can consume.
Mm-hmm. Audiobooks I haven't fully tried yet, honestly. I don't know. I never got a full opportunity to try audiobooks.
Yeah, because this is why you do so bad. You didn't read the strategy guide. Is that what's up?
Yep. I love audiobooks for cardio. You know what? Maybe I should try audiobooks for like while I exercise. Maybe that would be good. I like listening to music during that time though.
I have issues listening to audiobooks because I zone out and I just kind of start missing concepts and stuff.
That's
It's
also
like, damn it.
That's also the reason why I don't go with audiobooks a lot, because it's like I would miss a lot of things about it, and I was just like, it's not
It's like,
really
what
good.
concept did I? It's like, what just happened? Someone died? I feel like I missed a chapter.
It's like, and it's like, oh yeah, let's, it's like, we're at the ship now. It's like, what happens? Like, we saw this specific room. It's like, why? Wait, what was the room again? That's usually how I am with books. It's like, it really has a harder time for me to get a grasp with a lot of things sometimes. And it ends up just me zoning out and just realizing it's like, wait, what just happened? And I just stared at a page for like a good while, and it's audiobooks goes on for a while.
I read manga like an idiot because I'm just like, alright, let's just put on my phone. I'm bored for like 5 minutes. I'll read a chapter.
I mean, manga has pictures, which helps.
Manga is easily digestible thanks to being short chapters.
That too. But yeah, too many words tend to just kind of bore me. I kind of try skimming it, but it's I love audiobooks.
There's such thing as over description.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Let's see. Only time I read is while playing Duel Links. That's also true. I agree. I like them during a workout.
Did you say you have to read during Duel Links, so that's the only reason you read?
Yep.
If any of you are spending the literary reality you've been given.
I'm almost done with this area.
I'm disappointed in all of you. You're wasting the gift of literacy.
Audiobooks are pretty easy to listen to. I mostly listen to dramas while exercising. So yeah, you listen to dramas while exercising, but if you can only focus on mangas, then I can't help you. Lol. Correct. I mean, I don't only focus on can't focus on only on mangas. I've read books before. I've read almost all the Harry Potter books before because they really did interest me.
Because Invincible was really interesting on the TV series. I went and read the entirety of the comic.
Mm-hmm. So it's like there are some books that I would actually read, and in some chances I would actually put down and actually read certain books. Those are just rare. And for the most part,
if you guys tell me to go read Game of Thrones, I'm gonna freaking shove that book down your throat.
there's like books that it really has to interest me. I have ADHD, and a lot of times it just ends up me just being zoning out a lot of time. ADHD really does that to you.
I don't know. I'll make you all hate your decision to back Game of Thrones and George R.R. Martin.
Let's see. Long form fantasy books are pretty bad most of the time, but also so was Invincible.
Yeah. Invincible has a very weird, rocky road. Unless you're meeting season 1, because they did some weird things.
I need to heal everyone on this side.
You read sports? I can't even watch them.
Yeah, I need to heal most people here before I move them up. I do also
it feels like I'm reacting in a weird delay. I'm watching the stream through Nick streaming it on Discord. So I don't really know what the actual time lag between seeing these comments is.
I would say give it about 10 not 10 seconds at most, but it would be depending, and usually like 2-3 seconds of delay if it has really good internet.
I have okay internet. Yeah, I just have no idea why people like sports, I'll be honest.
Sports are nice. I don't hate sports. I definitely have some, I enjoy watching it.
I have no beneficial reason to watch sports in my life. They've, like, never caught my attention.
And that's fine. It's entertainment. I mean, it's like same thing like watching people on content creators as well. Sports are pretty lame, but I like watching playoffs with high stakes. That's also true.
High stakes? What are you guys doing? Betting?
Poker?
Who watches poker?
Actual people do watch poker.
I know. Don't remind me.
I will always remind you.
Sports rep the city you love. I got some bad news for you, but they rep every city that you could love. See, the only poker I've really ever watched was the stinking weird one that Valve came out with.
You mean Telltale Games?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was Telltale Games that only has like the Poker Night.
I like Sam and Max and Ash from Evil Dead or something.
Yeah, that was Poker Night at the inventory too, and they never made a Poker Night 3. Which
It's
they
like
did, though.
Valve. It's like they refuse to make trilogies anymore.
Well, Valve gave them permission for the character GLaDOS at least, but they are not really the makers. It was Telltale Games, and Telltale kept buying so many licenses that they went down under. So technically,
Yeah,
Poker
is
Night-
that what happened to them eventually? Is that they just had too many properties they couldn't do anything with?
that, yeah, because basically after what happened to The Walking Dead, because it was critically acclaimed and actually won actual big Game of the Year awards as well.
Didn't The Walking Dead 2 flop like really badly?
I wouldn't say flop, but they definitely overdid it because like there was Guardians of the Galaxy, Batman series, and a lot of others that basically just ended.
Same concept.
Yeah, not concept. They just ended up just pushing too much in terms of content, and it ended up
trying to be edgy.
Yeah, and then the licenses just gave. They even made Game of Thrones Telltale Games.
Again, I hate
Yeah,
Game of
so
Thrones.
yeah, so it's not exactly a lot of the per se fault of bad
They spent
games.
too much money on a concept that failed.
More so like they just didn't have great management. But yeah, you could say that too. Sports gambling is unironically the best advocacy for sports watching. Telltale blew 200 million on licenses for Game of Thrones and Batman and didn't sell. Yep, no, I remember hearing about those and they made a big deal, but I actually barely heard anybody talk about them after they were released. The only big games that people...
I didn't even see like videos come out for them.
The biggest games that they did was Borderlands Telltale series.
That's because people were hungry for Borderlands 3, and that was basically the best nibble they got.
That person just got a critical.
Yeah, Swords Masters. Yay, resets.
Well, this will be the last chance I'll do it for
Nick, this is why I said it might take us a while.
I mean, I'll do it. Even after. I mean, is there any other thing I should know about this chapter before you go?
If you somehow make it to Ashnard, have fun with that.
Yeah.
I think Snedge's already told you the problem with Ashnard's mechanic.
Yep. I am going for a no deathless run still, so when someone dies, I'm restarting. Aha! We're gonna be here for a while. I was doing so well too, and then they just got a critical.
That's how the 1% crit works.
I almost succeeded. Talk about really, really bad timing.
That's how it works.
Hey, door handle.
Dorkun.
Walking Dead season 1 was fun though. I heard it was really good. It was hyped up every single time, no matter what. So all episodes it came out with, it was good. I heard also the Wolf Among Us, which is why it's getting a second season now, was really good. Huh?
Is it?
Yeah, Wolf Among Us is like they're
finally getting season 2.
Yeah, it's getting a season 2. Yeah, officially.
Finally.
So
I didn't
yeah,
play it, but I heard it was better than most.
I watched the entire season and it was actually pretty good. With the amount of choices you get, it actually was pretty intense. I know people have different interests in life, but I never understood the hate sports get from gaming community. Like, it's not your thing, it's cool, but I don't really hate other people. I think it's mainly because, like, one, sports is talked about all the time, and two, sports games, personally. Honestly, I think sports games are just probably the biggest reason why they are hated on, to be honest, Kraid.
What about sports games being hated?
They pump out them every single year, and they always are literally nope, not much changes. It's the same engine, same mechanics,
I was
everything.
gonna say, the only thing I know is to change just the roster based on the season.
Yeah, that's all they do. So I think it's more so just a combination of everything that is really.
I think every 5 years they upgrade the engine finally.
Yep. People love clowning on games that they don't like. Also that too, just like how people like dunking on sports they don't watch. It's not that deep. Yeah, it's also that there's also people like, since sports are popular, they just like hating it. It's like anybody who is really, really popular, no matter how good and ethical and moral they are, and like a lot of people liking them, it's just like there are gonna always be haters just to hate on it because
Man, I just don't like sports.
Yeah, I can enjoy sports. I can enjoy sports. I don't always watch sports. Is all.
I will say there's literally no problem with sports in my mind. I just don't want to sit there and watch them.
I don't mind also playing sports games. I want to give them a try to see more. I've tried them in the past. I never got into them, but I do want to try more about them nowadays. See if I like actually do enjoy some of it.
Also, I want to point out that people who complain about yearly sports games are also probably the people that play the yearly COD game.
Yep. That is the I enjoy.
That's the biggest irony of that all.
See, the thing is like I did enjoy COD. COD Modern Warfare 2 was like my biggest introduction to the series.
I played Modern Warfare really good. Black Ops kind of sucked.
Black Ops, I kind of enjoyed the campaign, to be honest. After replaying
the new
it.
one,
the new one,
kind of sucked.
oh yeah, Cold War. I haven't seen the whole one, but the original Black Ops I appreciate now. I kind of enjoyed Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare 3 was kind of mediocre to me, but after replaying it, it had some like nice ends to it. But I still feel it could be
I
better.
understand. I understand your pain.
Yeah, so there's a lot of aspects of COD that I like, but after Ghost happened, I immediately just be like, no, I'm done with COD for the most part. I mean,
I enjoyed the Modern Warfare from like 2019.
yeah, no,
really
that one,
game.
I that one I thoroughly did enjoy for sure.
Also, Dora, I absolutely understand because a lot of my family is super into sports. I'm like the black sheep. The only thing I got was their super fucking competitive nature.
Yeah.
Also, their hate or their rage.
I just grew up with them. Yeah, no, that's fine, Craig. If you grew up with that. It was a great bonding moment with my dad growing up, and that's also another reason why, if you like it, then
Yeah, I mean that's your memories. I can't take those away from you, and I don't want to diminish what you enjoy about them.
yeah, for sure, same here. Like, if you have reasons to like sports, then that's it. Also, hi Mick, welcome back.
I'm not here to dunk on your beliefs.
We're here to just understand more, and there's always, it's like, again, like the same things where I don't like certain things, but I respect them.
What are the really good COD games? The ones before microtransactions.
I would say early COD from like the World War era, so COD 1 to 3, that's where it was like you can try them, but
They're janky.
They're janky and a lot of rough edges, but you can see the progress and nice.
They were old form shooters. They followed the Doom concept.
Yeah.
That's fine. There was nothing wrong with it.
Call of Duty 4, which is Modern Warfare, which, by the way, you have to be careful because there's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, there's Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered,
Modern Warfare.
And then there's Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. There's like so many different Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so you have to really know which one we're talking about. But Call of Duty 4 until Ghost. That's where.
I love how Craig's absolutely unclear of that.
Yeah. Like, I would say Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1 and 2 are like the peak of golden COD. Modern Warfare, I heard like, was it Advanced Warfare was decent, but I heard but Modern Warfare was pretty good. Call of Duty Cold War, Black Ops Cold War is like either you like it or you hate it kind of thing.
Also, yeah, no, you boot up a current Call of Duty, whether it be Modern Warfare or Black Ops or Cold War, the first thing you do when you jump into multiplayer is they show you ads of stuff you can go buy on the store.
Yep.
It's so intrusive.
I mean, I would say for the most part though, the remaster series for both both.
They didn't port the multiplayer back over, and it's stupid.
For 2, no, but at least for the campaigns, they were pretty good remasters.
Yeah, but they're good campaigns anyways.
Yep. Let's see. I get you, yeah, for sure. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, the whole reason why they did so well as remasters because everybody wanted to play their campaigns again. That's fine. They were good campaigns. That was the entire selling point of them, though.
I mean, that's why I literally bought Modern Warfare 2 Remastered because I grew up literally with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I never played the multiplayer a lot, but I did grew up with that because a family friend showed it to me and I loved it. So that was like an insta buy no matter what. Even if they added a multiplayer, I would have instantly bought a $60 game just because I grew up with Modern Warfare 2. There's a
Dude,
reason.
if they had implemented Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer with all of its expansions and stuff, absolutely would that be the most popular multiplayer right now?
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, it's just everybody goes plays Warzone and everyone bitches about hackers, and that's basically it. Everybody does anymore.
I used to do laps of the Oval every day at school 4 times a day, and now I just lay about. Lol. They have microtransactions. Wow. My favorite COD was Black Ops 2. I watched Black Ops 2 and it was like pretty enjoyable in my opinion.
It was weird.
Yeah. Again,
Dude,
I'm going by campaigns. I don't really play multiplayer a lot anyway.
Nick, I'm gonna not lie to you, man. When Call of Duty kept trying to do their weird crap with, oh, we're gonna make it for like an RPG element, and you gotta find items in the world to unlock for yourself. I'm like, what the fuck, man? That's not why I'm playing Call of Duty.
Yep.
That's not why I'm playing a campaign. I'm playing a campaign to just run, gun, and murder.
Yep.
If I wanted choices, I go play Mass Effect or something.
Yep. Let's see. I'm not really up to date with them, and that's fine, Kraid. Honestly, this is legit. The only reason why I'm only up to date with Call of Duty, Chris and others have their own reasons, but I'm the only reason why I like gaming news, and they always come up in the gaming news, no matter what. Kraid.
Also, remember, we're not talking about we're not allowed to play Call of Duty anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking about that right now. That's a different subject, and I don't want to go into that right now. I have my own opinions about it for sure, but I don't want to go open that can of worms right now.
True.
But yeah, no, for sure, Call of Duty, if you're not up to date, that's totally fine, Craig. Don't feel bad about it. Like, actually. Ovals are similar to, like, football stadiums, but only without the... Okay, city play. Okay, so it's like the track field.
Well, Door went AFK, so I don't know.
Door.
Isn't Door referencing...
I think like track field, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yoshi, be safe.
I just saw a notification flood. Oh, yeah, Mick, please be safe. I know that this weather has been really weird, but really be safe. All right, take care. Don't
seek higher ground.
Yeah, don't.
Streams aren't worth it.
Ha ha ha. You know what? Honestly, I would agree with that. Don't feel like you need to be on. If you need to be safe and go to a safer location, feel free.
I'm not trying to dissuade anybody off of next stream. It's just your personal safety comes first.
Yep. Always and now is what I would say. That's why I was telling Kraid, like last night when he's told me that he didn't even sleep for 2 days, because I know he's like, it was really hot, so he had struggle to actually sleep.
Oh no, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Horrible.
That's why I was like, Kraid, I don't care if you're on my stream, if you don't get a single rest, I'm not gonna I want you to rest. Like, don't actually come on my stream and be like, hey, I didn't get sleep or whatever.
I mean, Craig, you're not wrong, but at the same time, it's again, there's a long argument that we lost over microtransactions basically being gambling in video games.
Mm-hmm.
So just remember, it's all predatory behavior by game developers trying to make a quick buck.
Yeah, no, there's like microtransactions for me. Microtransactions, as long as they're handled well, I don't mind microtransactions, because they do that because they need to make money, which is like in MMOs, for example. There's
my problem is with Call of Duties, they give you such an edge over everybody else. Certain things, it's just like, come on. It's like, I just want to play the game. I don't want to have to spend money to buy the best weapon or the best skin to go dominate in multiplayer.
That too.
Unfortunately, if you didn't have it, you weren't dominating, and you get trashed every round, and it's just not fun. Remember, there's no fun if nobody's having fun.
Well, some people will have fun, and unfortunately.
Yes. Listen, the fact that you get some grown man on who doesn't leave his couch for like 12 days playing a game, beating up kids, it's not really the healthiest of environments.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't agree with it though, so I hear you on that. Yeah, it's just that as long as because like I want to be a game developer. I've done my research with game developers, and I've known the dark history about game development that is still going on to this day. But at the same, it's like as long as it's like done right. It's not, and I'm saying like this as in it has to be done right. If it's not done right, then yes, you can brag on it all you want, but if it's done right, then there's a reason why I'll be more accepting of it. That's all I would say about it. Did you sleep? Yeah, didn't much. Passed out for like 10 hours, which is good, Kraid. I'm glad that you passed out. I'm glad you got some rest.
I mean, technically, it's not great you passed out, if that was how you got rest, but as long as you got rest, I guess.
As long as he got rest, I don't mind him getting rest.
Also, because Jamie's not here, I'll say it, make sure you're drinking water. Stay hydrated.
To everyone, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's hot.
Yep.
Also, weird as it sounds, make sure you're getting salt.
Yep. Appreciate you guys' concerns. No problem. We look after each other. Yep. I did kind of crash, not gonna lie. I mean, you needed to crash, Kraid. I have water. I have plenty of water around me. And I have, like, actual ice.
Yeah, reason why it's salt is you want to restore your electrolytes as well, especially if you're sweating a lot.
I have, like, G Fuel with me. It has some caffeine and electrolytes in it, so I'm good with it.
G Fuel is bad for you. Go get gamer subs.
I bought some of it, so it's like a while ago, so I'm kind of using it just to get rid of it at this point.
I haven't bought any, but one of the streamers I follow, Russian Badgers, like, he supports gamer subs, and he's like, the comparison between G Fuel and gamer subs is gamer subs has like this really tiny scoop that's like 3 times smaller than G Fuel. I'm like, that's actually not a bad concept.
Also, Russian Badger, I just recently found him on YouTube, and
he's really good.
Yeah, he's really good. Which is one of those things that I wish I had an editor, so I can literally hire for those kind of like.
He does it himself.
I know, but I don't have the full. I don't have the full on attention span to do all that stuff, though.
I know.
There's a reason why I say I want to hire an editor, and it's because of I can't have the attention span, and also the skill, and also with how much I want to do, planning for all that. There's a full-on reason why I want to hire an editor. And
Mitch, as I say, stay healthy. I absolutely drink monsters every morning to get out for work. I cannot. I'm not really an advocate for health. But I do want the rest of you guys to be healthy.
Like, if we want you guys to be healthy, just don't be us.
I need to go back to rain. It's way better for me. The all-time gamer drink is Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew does not restore anything.
Nope. Mountain Dew is like, I like it, but
it's good. Not every day though.
Nope. Can you someone say what G Fuel is and what is it specifically for? G Fuel is just like a gamer fuel. That's just it's like an energy drink but powder, but a little bit healthier than like Monster and Red Bull and all that stuff. Like it actually is healthier in that regard.
Yeah.
Now, is it better? That's up to you on flavors and everything. But
they have a crap ton of flavors.
Yeah, so it's not bad. I like it. It's simple, in my opinion. But that ultimately is how you see it and how much you care for the flavors and stuff. Can be somewhat expensive depending on your budget and everything too. But yeah, it's still, again, all up.
Also, not something you can buy in stores, so you do have to get it shipped to your house.
Amazon and all that stuff.
Does Amazon carry it?
I buy it from Amazon, yeah.
You do?
I usually
didn't
do.
realize we stocked it.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, no. My thing with Resident Badger is I really enjoy his quality of work.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's absolutely 100% a sponsored streamer.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's like, yeah, listen, as much as I want to do my own projects, I absolutely just follow the money drain at this point.
Yeah, no, if I get sponsored, I would only want sponsorships from stuff that I actually support.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what he does too.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, if you need the money, that's fine. It's just one of those things, like, personally for me, I'd only go for the specific games or sponsorships that I would support. Like, if Comcast were to sponsor me, I would say, like, even if they give me, like, $2 grand...
Listen, buddy.
Yeah, I would say, like, I already badmouthed you. I'm not going back on my morals. Screw you. Unless you...
Listen, unless you give me infinite free internet forever.
It's like, unless they change their ways, give me a lot of benefits and all that stuff, I very much will not sponsor you. At all.
Craig's asking, what's your recommended flavor for gamers G Fuel?
Watermelon. I only tried 2 so far, to be honest, but watermelon is, like, kind of my favorite, to be fair.
Craig telling you to take the money. Like, telling you you're not a corporate sellout.
I'm not going to try to be a corporate sellout. It's one of those things, like, I have my morals, to be honest, and I want to stick with them.
I understand.
Everyone has their different morals and stuff like that, and like what they actually would go for. But for me, definitely Comcast has a lot of things that have to happen in order for me to be like, okay, I'm okay with Comcast.
I'll be honest. If it came down to it, I'm willing to put aside my morals to make sure my family gets taken care of.
That's also a reason that I could do it. Again, there has to be a lot of reasons, but as of right now, there's not much reason for me to support Comcast. It's like Gatorade for gamers, in a sense, you could say, but it has caffeine.
It's a weird, like, hybrid soda. Gatorade, I guess, is the best term. I think. I don't know. It's the best I got.
I would say so.
It's such a weird hybrid concept.
The dragons can't breathe fire diagonally, right?
No, that would require them to attack from 2 range.
Yep. Let's see. The all-time gamer drink is Mountain Dew. Yeah.
I don't think you missed anything. I haven't noticed anything.
Drinking. I'm just like reading, making sure. Well, I still have a energy drink addiction. I do drink a lot of
I have
water.
a soda addiction. That's probably more just caffeine, but
I have a soda addiction. Yeah, same here.
I mean, it's not great, but it could be beer, I guess. So if you're ever worried about an addiction, just remember there's always a worse step to your addiction that you don't want to go down anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So take the small win. You're literally not going to live forever, and no matter what the doctor says, unless you're going to kill yourself trying to drink these things, don't worry too much about it.
Let's see. I like blue raspberry flavor. I wouldn't judge you, Blaze. Soda addiction is getting better. Yeah, that's what I haven't bought any soda in like a very, very long time. That's why I was like, when I said like I will only buy soda,
I do it for the comfort of it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just
I only buy soda every like once in a while, and when I really feel like it's been long enough for me to buy a box of soda, that's the only reason why I would buy it.
It is sometimes the only motivation to get me through my day.
That's also true, yep. Soda addiction is getting better. I've been drinking sparkling water. That's also good.
Sparkling water I cannot stand just from a taste perspective. I don't really get it.
I don't like sparkling water. I legit don't like sparkling water. Unless I had like fruit punch. But sparkling water is like absolutely my least favorite drink. I don't like the water with carbonation. It really does not feel right.
No, I don't understand you people who ever support it.
Mm-hmm. Not to hate on everything though.
No, the only thing is I'm gonna hate on your opinions about certain things.
I hate on everybody's opinions. What are you talking about?
Like Breath of the Wild. Come at me, fools. I think most of us have heard my stupid rant about this point.
Cray definitely have, yes.
Crade's... Wait, does Crade support me? Or is Crade against me?
Cray's against you.
No, it's one of my coworkers who's with me on that one. He's like, you're right, it is bogus. I'm like, thank you.
I like the concept of Breath of the Wild, and I still enjoy it nonetheless. So
The concept's fine. It's the execution that killed me.
and that's also another reason that it could be fine.
Great.
I know, I see that.
My go-to rant, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch doesn't like it.
I still enjoy Breath of the Wild nonetheless. But
It's
yeah, there's
whatever.
definitely aspects of it that I'm not the biggest fan of it. But at the same time, I'm not going to be complaining too much about it because I still enjoyed it all at the end of the day.
Hey, Creed doesn't like Majora's Mask.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Majora's Mask when I was watching it.
It's weird.
I mean, here's the thing. Again, the only Zelda games I've personally played and completed to this day are Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. I've watched
Twilight Princess.
I've watched all of Link's Awakening, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Phantom Hourglass. Let's see, what other games are there?
I will honestly fistfight
Link-
someone
Link-
over Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Link to the Past.
Like, it
Skyward
sounds like
Sword.
you've just watched a bunch of them.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of them because I was always interested, but I was never like too into playing Zelda. Twilight Princess was interesting, but it's definitely not a game I would ever play again. Honestly, I still after watching all of them, I still say Skyward Sword is definitely my favorite in story-wise. In terms of other Zelda games I would be interested in playing,
Also,
I'm not
don't worry,
interested.
Mitch. I like Twilight Princess too.
I'm not interested to play Twilight Princess again, but I'm not interested at all to play Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, but Wind Waker I'll be interested in, and then maybe A Link to the Past, and then maybe other Zelda. Also, hey Turbo Blood Sugar, thank you for the claps.
Mitch, what series does everybody hate on that you like?
But then
What
people
franchise?
hate on my favorite gaming franchise, so that's new. So what's new? My favorite is Twilight Princess. Mitch likes Twilight Princess. I enjoy Twilight Princess, but looking at it after I play it, it's like it was fine. I'm not hating it, but I'm like on it.
Sound like you're hating it.
I'm not hating it. I'm just like it doesn't have a big impact on me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not a game I would play again, and I have many games I would not play again. Like Phobia. Ha 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 ha.
Played Phobia.
Remember Phobia? You know that game that Mike requested in Moto was like, okay, cool, it looks decent. And when I played it for like a good 2 hours and I completed it, you were literally non-stop ragging on the game for 2 hours. Just saying
That's
like this is
it
absolutely
didn't
bull
play at all.
I just found it funny that you just ragged on it the entire time.
I could not believe you spent money on that game.
It was only like $2. And also
I don't care.
Mike requested it.
I don't care. You spent money on a game that barely worked. That anybody with any knowledge of game programming could have fucking made.
I mean, technically speaking, I could ask Mike to refund me for $2. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna ask Mike to refund me. That is actually just insulting in a lot of ways. But also, thank you, Turbo Blood Sugar, for the follow. Welcome to Gamer Crew Under Your Eyes. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy staying watching us talk about random stuff while I play Fire Emblem. It's weird. Welcome to this weird place. Also, hydrate. Thank you very much. I need to hydrate.
Nerds.
Let's see. Kraid says, I just absolutely love the whole open world aspect of Breath of the Wild. The sense of discovery is second to none. They didn't clutter the mini-map with a million points on it. You can mark your own points. And I think too many complain about weapons breaking. It's a kind of like, yeah. They give you so many weapons already. I just think it was the logical way to do Zelda now. I really needed to evolve. I mean, to be honest, evolving Zelda was actually a good move. I wouldn't disagree with that personally. But yeah, for sure, it was. There was a lot of aspect breaking. The weapon breaking wasn't my favorite either. But what can you do? It's not a perfect game, though. Yeah, no, it's not. Definitely not saying it is, though. What's your favorite Zelda game again, Chris?
Twilight Princess.
I almost thought you said Toilet Princess. Eh.
I don't know. My favorite Pokemon game's Black.
I just played that, and it was actually a really good Pokemon game for sure.
Because it has a good story. Also, it's like the only Pokemon with story, so.
Nah,
Low bar.
I mean, I still think Gold and Silver are still my the best generation of all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed them looking back on them, but playing them recently, it just feels really slow.
I mean, there's Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the best remakes of all time so far.
I have some disappointment with Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
And what would that be actually?
They didn't bring back everything.
I still want dungeons back in Zelda. I didn't like the Divine Beast. Twilight Princess is my second favorite.
Yeah. Divine Beasts just for bad.
Divine Beasts were not the greatest. Yeah, it was a all right concept, and I think it was a pretty find one in that regard. But yeah, overall, the Divine Beasts were the most complicated and most unique, but at the same time, they were also the most generic. Well, they're also pretty generic, not the most generic. Since the 20th anniversary is next year... Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Mick says, my favorite Grand franchise is Kingdom Hearts. That's why my Switch name is Riku.
Mm.
You know, Kingdom Hearts is actually a nice game. I did enjoy Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, I enjoyed it. 3 was kind of disappointing.
3 was
fine.
3 is very much a disappointment in a lot of regards. But Kingdom Hearts also is too convoluted to a lot of people, and it has too many games that really connect to it. So,
like, don't get me wrong, I wanted to love 3. It's just ended too soon.
It ended too soon. It felt rushed, and yeah, there was a lot of aspects of it I just didn't appreciate it. There was a lot.
Yeah, we got what you meant, Mitch, with the Riku.
Yep.
I just felt like, I don't know, we all wanted it to end in 3, and I think the developers didn't. I think that was the big problem. I don't really.
My personal thing is that they announced it as the end of the Xehanort arc, and they already said that, yeah, they would make more Kingdom Hearts games, which in a sense makes sense, but at the same time,
I feel like we're missing all of Act 2 or something.
yeah, but it's also at the same time they made it so closed everyone's story so fast that it felt like an overall rushed product rather than a complete package.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with it. It's just, it didn't end well. That's my problem.
It just was not.
Since the 20th anniversary is next year for Kingdom Hearts, I was going to cosplay as Riku and play all the games. Ugh, that's good luck
Are they
with
gonna
that.
do anything with that, by the way?
As of right now, have not announced anything. Nothing for Kingdom Hearts. I mean, the same thing with like Metroid and everything too. It's I don't know if it's gonna end well. I have a feeling we will get the best of both traditional 3D Zelda and what Breath of the Wild is for the sequel. Actually, Chris, you saw the sequel to the trailer for Breath of the Wild, right?
Yes, I have.
What do you think?
Not really a fan.
Still not convinced?
Ow.
Well, I heard that they're gonna actually do dungeon mapping, so there's that too.
I just don't have much faith it's not going to be more of the same that Breath of the Wild was.
That's true. Let's see. Potentially the best game ever made. Can't wait. Let's see. The DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3 was rushed though to come out. Yeah. What about Metroid?
The problem with Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC is like, what was the point?
Yeah, they could have ended it properly at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, but they decided to make DLC to extend it more.
But what was the point of it? There was like, it was just like, hey, here's what happens behind the scenes after that scene. And as far as I know, it's like 10 extra hours of gameplay. And it doesn't really give you any more of a conclusive ending than it already does.
Yep. That basically.
I haven't played it because I just don't want to spend the money on it. But that's about what I understood.
See, my problem is that I want to get the game, and I want to get the DLC to complete it so I can see the end story. That's what I really want to do. My problem, my problem is that they're not going to be able to deliver all that properly. And it's like, it also costs $30, $30 freaking for that thing.
Yeah, that also is a big problem looking at it.
So
it's like I already spent a bunch of money just pre-ordering the game because I thought it would be what it was trying to deliver, and just wasn't.
Yep. So I'm not happy with it, really.
It just hurts the soul.
Yeah, because like $30 for a DLC is super expensive. That's like paying a $60 game, a full AAA game.
But the problem was the DLC wasn't worth that much money.
Yeah, it's not worth at all. From what I can tell, it's just a lot of like battle sequences.
It's like, oh, here, Sora goes off to save. I don't know if I want to spoil this anything, but whatever.
just like I kind of know it, but yeah, let's save the spoilers for later because I don't know about Mick.
I mean, if Mick was a big fan, he probably would have played the game too.
True. The last year, the rhythm game came out and continued the story after Remind. That's what I heard too. But also, again, they could have finished that more conclusively, in my opinion.
Is Remind the DLC?
Yep, Remind is the DLC.
Also, I do not like the fact that they put it in a rhythm game to continue the story, and I'm just like, come on. I know Kingdom Hearts all about that tie-in games, but not the rhythm game.
I guess like it's because
And it's a poor rhythm game.
I guess it's because Persona did it before.
It's Persona's at least fine. There's not really story. It's just a random bonus story.
I mean, Persona 4 had actually story,
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Persona 4 made it part of their lore,
which was weird.
but they didn't. They did it after the fact, so it didn't affect the main story.
Yep.
And because Persona 4 isn't technically going to get like Persona 4 2, it's not really affecting anything.
We're getting so close to Dread. You guys don't want to hear. If you guys won't hear from me for 4 days when it comes out. That's also true. Yeah.
Dread.
Yeah. I'm not pre-ordering it still because I'm not like. I'm like. Here's my thing. I'm not like. I'm actually really happy for Persona. Not Persona. Bleh, that's an insult. I'm really happy for Metroid fans to getting Dread finally. All right.
Oh, is that coming out soon?
Yeah, October. I'm actually really happy. I am really happy.
Battlefield 2042, man.
Yeah. My issue is that
Also, move Rayson before he dies.
who's racing?
That Rayson.
He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not getting.
Yeah, but this paladin could stomp around and snipe him now.
Which one?
The one on the left.
This one? Rapo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna put him in here to get the chanting in.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But no,
Just don't want you dead.
Yep. I'm trying to keep making sure everyone's okay. I'm making sure all healers stay behind and everyone who's at the front lines take the blunt of everything.
Blunt?
Take the front end of everything.
Say blunt though?
I did say blunt. It's weird.
Just wanting to make sure you heard that right.
I'm weird. Lies. I'll DM you Discord. You guys are not spoiling it. I play all of it. Okay. My phone will be off, says Kraid. Which is fine. Make sure.
Why is his phone gonna be off? What?
Because of Metroid Dread, he would be basically turning it off all for no spoilers and everything. And also be like, want to play it so that it will also be like, oh yeah, I am purposely being offline just so I can experience all of Dread. You better be alive, Kraid, and you better get some sleep and eat properly.
Fine.
Also, dad band songs.
No, we're not the dad band.
Okay, okay, Chris, how do you wake up someone?
Good luck. Get hit.
I have to get hit, right?
No, it goes away after like 4 turns.
Yeah, but how do you wake it up faster?
You have a staff that does that.
So that's the only way, really?
Yeah, except you never had the staff to begin with to do it.
Where would you get the staff?
Don't remember. I think he comes out of a shop somewhere. I mean, the other option is to go kill a mage who doesn't keep doing it.
That's true, yeah. Also, Dad Band. Yep. Oh, I remember this playlist. We made it last night. Yep. Wait, was that poison or was that sleep? Poison and sleep.
Yeah, poison sleep.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, you can get hit by everything.
Well,
I'll be honest, I wouldn't rush forward
I'm not
either to try and kill that priest as much as he's a pain in the ass. Because that could end poorly for everybody, including you.
Yeah, I might not. I want to kill this guy first, at least. Because this guy is annoying.
No, I understand that part.
So, I want to make a wall, at least. And gradually get up. To the priest, at the very least. Oh, actually, no, I can kill him with Tabarn. Tabarn, right? That's his name.
I guess.
Wait, how did Titania get sick?
No, 'cause the enemy hit her with the venom weapon.
Oh, even though it didn't affect her?
Yeah, just the only way to avoid it is if it's a miss.
Hmm.
0 damage means they still hit you.
Mhm.
Which makes no sense because they didn't draw blood.
Unfortunately, I can't watch my favorite Metro streamers play it when it comes out. Same for Prime 4. I mean, I am considering playing Metroid Prime 4, at least streaming it right away.
Wait, so they're making Dread and 4?
Yep.
Why?
I mean, Dread has been in development for a while, and technically 4 has been in development for a long while too.
So they were co-developed at the same time?
2 different developer studios.
Who does that?
So, I mean, Nintendo is a big company, so they are able to do all that.
You mean the fact that they're making 2 different Pokemon games?
That one, yeah, they can do that, but Game Freak is such a Japanese company that they don't ask for help.
And yet they're remastering a Pokemon game and making Project Arceus.
Mm-hmm. Which we're gonna see information next week. You'll be able to watch it, right? It's a Wednesday.
No, I work Wednesday. I can't watch it live, but I can come home and watch it once it's done.
Yeah, I guess that's better than nothing.
Imagine the game getting delayed. Absolutely.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I will have to keep ahead of you in the game, which I plan on doing, so I can watch you play Metroid Prime. I don't want to miss it play. Yeah, I mean, also, Kraid, I was intending to play, Great Ace Attorney right at the start of, August, basically. And that got delayed. So I might be, like, pushing it back if circumstances arise, kind of thing, if I can't do anything about it.
Nick, what's our next thing to do, by the way?
Together?
Yeah.
On stream, Chibi Robo.
Oh yeah, you bought that. I forgot.
You requested it.
I did. That was so long ago now.
I have it. The only reason why I haven't even put it on is because of this game.
This?
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I forgot you had it though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I plan on, like, here's the plan on doing everything. I need to finish Metopia. I need to finish TCG, so I can be more. Oh, Ranalf is movable. Is very vulnerable.
It happens.
Gotta run back. Gotta run back. But yeah. Plan is finish this game, finish TCG, finish Metopia, so that I can have Yu-Gi-Oh on Friday with Explorers of Sky, at the very least. Have Great Ace Attorney happen on Saturdays at the very least, and schedule Chibi Robo during your time.
Yeah.
and then like also Pokemon Black, finishing that up so I can do other games too, like maybe Chrono Trigger, as well as and then we gotta schedule time for recording Radiant Dawn and everything.
Yeah.
Which is something.
That'll be fun.
Should I? You said okay. I remember. Oh, that was a crit. Really?
Yeah, you want.
Yeah. Should I have a save file for? Should I have a save file that has like say Path of Radiance on it?
Yeah, probably.
So you recommend it?
Yep. I don't think you'll get much benefit out of it, but it's not a bad thing to do.
The only way to then play Radiant Dawn is to record it on my Wii. Then.
It's saved to your memory card.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Well then, wait.
No, I mean, yeah, you can just it'll read your memory card from the GameCube.
Wait, once it reads it, can I save it? Can I move the file back onto a Wii U because it will be in the game permanently, or I have to have it all the time? I think it should be fine.
A good question.
I'll test that out because I want to see how that goes.
Yeah, I personally don't know. I could never get to work properly.
I think Mist is protected. I think. Send you over
I mean,
there.
you have a promoted Mist. She's not flimsy.
Who?
Mist.
Yeah, she's not, but she can't attack at all.
No, but that's a different problem.
Let's see. I would literally cry. Cap. I can't fully express how important the new 2D Metroid is being made. It's did 19 years. Not a Metroid fan. You should try playing one. I played Mega Man more. No, that's a good start. I love Mega Man. Max loves Mega Man too.
Not a big fan of Mega Man. But that's because it's just weird to me.
I've tried Mega Man and it's all right. Yeah,
it's a different platformer than a Metroidvania.
Yeah, I definitely have not done much on actual I have not done much in terms of actual playing a Mega Man game.
I think most of us have.
I mean, which one would you play? The main series or the spin-offs?
For Mega Man?
Yeah. Because like there's so many different spin-offs.
There's so many different ones.
There's like Battle Network. I know that Kyle and Justin really enjoy it.
See, I played Battle Network. That one's actually good.
Which Battle Network? There was like 5 different ones.
I don't remember. The good one.
Okay, that mage is extremely annoying because now I can't even move Oscar anymore. Let's see. Well, it's a good start. If you like it, I could see you enjoy Metroid. Fine, I'll play it just for you, lol. I think everyone should try at least playing 2D Metroid. They have some of the best game design. It's definitely different, for sure. Wait, which Battle Network did you try, Chris, again?
I don't know.
Did you play it on the DS or Advanced?
DS.
Then you played most likely Battle Network 5, the DS version.
I don't know.
Because all the other Battle Network games I remember are really on the Advanced.
Again, I have no idea.
You gotta have an idea, man.
I prefer not to.
Why?
I don't know. I know you're almost done with the chapter, technically.
Yeah, I'm getting there, so we can end this chapter off. Okay, so quick question.
Quick answer.
Ashnard cannot move, right? You said.
He would have moved by now. You've been in his range for a while.
True. So he can't move.
Ashnard has a really dumb large range.
So, okay. I don't want to restart this chapter, so a small hint would be fine. What should I be careful
of? His second phase.
So he has two phases. Like, well, I mean, he's the final boss. What am I talking about? All final bosses have like multiple phases. I didn't even get a single stat on that one.
Pray this is the final fight.
Yep, this is the final. Technically,
your
the final
disappointing
chapter.
level up for level 20.
Yep, very disappointing.
I think Snudges said it earlier, but there's like very specific units that can hurt Ashnard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dragons and the sacred weapon, which is basically Ike and Enna, which is why they are required.
Ike, Enna, and Tabar are the only ones who can hurt him.
I can't move to Tanya at all.
That's because she's asleep.
Well, Titania is the only one not asleep. That's the thing.
Oh, and she's stunned.
No, she's just poisoned.
We can move her then.
I mean, she's blocking so that they don't get to mist. That's the problem.
I mean, you can move Mist backwards.
That's also true, yeah.
She
I just
has
don't...
heal range.
Mm-hmm. Zero is my favorite Mega Man characters, but game is Mega Man 11. So you like Mega Man 11? Mega Man 11, I heard like it was all right. Not the best, but it was all right.
There's Zero Quest.
You mean Zero as in...
I don't know, doesn't Zero have his own Mega Man series spin-off?
Yep. He does.
I would not leave Tanith there. Or there.
Tanith
you could have flown over the edge and they couldn't reach her.
That's also true, yeah.
Tanith may die. Depends on what the AI does.
I should keep them standing still.
Who?
The Holy Guards. They're gonna focus on the Holy Guards, at the very least.
I mean, you should let them roam. They tend to cause more problems.
Yep.
And they always tend to rush forward.
Mega Man 11 is super difficult. I mean, so were the original Mega Man games, to be honest.
They all are.
Zero is my favorite to love anything red. Mega Man 11 was somewhat difficult for me.
Are these Holy Knights stupid enough to attack Ashnard? I'm not actually sure.
They can. They are stupid enough to attack the boss. Yes, I've seen them attack bosses before.
I meant this specific boss, though. Nick, are we not counting Heliguard towards your kill counter, by the way?
Who's Heliguard?
Holy Guard.
Holy Guard? Who's Holy Guard?
The Holy Guard you're killing.
Yeah, they're not counting.
Whose bodies you're just sacrificing to the
Yeah,
void.
they don't count. As long as it's only main characters. Hey, Andit, what's up? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. You made it just to the basically the end fight of this game. Hopefully I can finish it up, because this is, I've restarted like twice, and this is the furthest I've ever gotten in this battle so far. The only question is, how careful do I have to be with the actual main fight? That's the only problem.
Very. That's why you have so many physics stuffs.
This guy needs to die. And no one else can defeat the Ashnard at all, except Ike.
Right.
So then that means I just have to go over here. Wait, if his range is so far though, I have to be really careful.
Sure. Yeah, he would have moved by now. On the highest, higher the difficulty, the worse Ashnard gets, by the way.
Oh boy. I mean, you could tell me what Ashnard does now, since I'm almost at the end. Like,
So, on the next difficulty up,
Hmm?
Ashnard gains a phase 2.
Jesus.
Where he moves to the center of the map and just starts roaming around, murdering everybody he comes across.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're absolutely 100% prepared for it, he will kill a bunch of your units.
Jesus.
Because Ike is in the wrong place for that fight. Because Ike and whoever you have usually are standing up where you fought him originally.
Mm-hmm.
On the highest difficulty, Ashnard just straight up comes at you when you get in his range. He's just like, I'm done with you guys, fuck you.
Jesus. Older games can be brutal at times and unforgiving, but I really love the challenge that they bring.
Oh, and Ashnard's second phrase on the hardest one, I think he gains like a bunch of stat buffs to his already insane stat line.
Alright, so I can only bring Ike up
Tabarn,
there.
Ina, and Ike.
Okay, so Tabarn is already headed up there.
Also, I think Snedges wasn't telling the proper truth. A unit can damage Ashnard.
Oh, there it is.
Most of them just can't survive the retaliation.
Ha! Wow.
Yeah, you have not checked his stat line, have you?
No. I'm gonna be checking it in a second, though. Because you just reminded me it has a stat line.
He has a terribly high stat line.
Har should be now awake this one, so I can finally destroy that guy. But I really want to know, can he actually move?
No, he would have because someone triggered his attack.
So he's stationary. He's a stationary boss. Got it.
Yeah, you're playing the easiest difficulty. He's not that hard.
Okay, cool. I was actually worried.
He's not gonna straight up leap out and murk you.
Yeah, because, like...
Also, that's the reason why we don't use the Holy Guards on higher difficulty.
And this is why, as a Fire Emblem game, this is already difficult. So...
Anyways, go look at a stat line.
Let's see.
And Trumbull.
What was it? Status. I'll look at Ike's really quickly.
Strength 35, defense 35.
Hit is 139.
Yeah, Gurgrant is a freaking monster of a weapon.
Oh boy.
Also a 2-range weapon, so have fun with that.
2 range? Oh, gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, so only Tabarn has the problem with that. I can fight him from 2 range. It's not recommended.
I mean, Ina can't as well.
He does that whenever you step onto the pedestals.
Mhm.
However, just to be safe, get out of his range.
Probably a good
In
idea.
case I, for some reason, am wrong.
Still only to Barn and... oop.
Bring your physics staff users, because you're going to need to heal absolutely every time they get hit.
Yep.
Or
Right.
Ike and Tamarn will both die. And then we'll game over for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks.
I can't move those guys, so I'm gonna have to leave them up there for now.
If anything, he's going after that stupid Holy Guard. Also, Nick, 100% hitting X will just keep popping you to your next unit.
Yeah. It's the only knight left. I should have not used Mordecai, to be honest.
Dumb motherfuckers. You're almost there, Nick. You can do this.
As long as I'm out of his range, he should be okay.
Yeah, I don't think he moves.
So I'm gonna bring up
Mist and Alencia are probably smart.
Yeah, but the only problem is that his range. This is only his moving range, right?
Yeah, his range is only 2 with the weapon.
So if I bring up Alencia to around here, should be fine, right?
As long as you're in physics range.
Yeah, as long as I am in this corner, he can't shoot this at this length. Right here, right?
Shouldn't. This isn't, God, what game was that? That actually was a problem in one game, that an enemy had like a really dumb range. Good news, you stunned him.
So he can't move next time.
Yeah, he can't do much next turn, so he's not.
Yeah, that's why I want to kill this guy so I can move up my healers at the very least without worry.
Getting marked.
Yeah. That was what I wanted to do.
Rescue.
Mm-hmm.
Mordecai could probably get to him.
Yeah, but I can't attack him at all, so there's no point
Can
in
we not get to the guy?
Get to the guy? No.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, let's see. Mist, I'm bringing you up. Back to Barn, you're going up. Ike, you're gonna have to help direct this a little bit.
me?
Yeah.
What
So
am I directing?
making sure
Holy
that
Guards?
making sure that I make smart plays. There's no Holy Guards are at this point. There's no point in having them because I basically killed everybody at this point.
It's true.
There's no other like reinforcements coming, right?
I honestly cannot remember.
I hope they're not. Is this a super
I don't know,
challenging
you
fight?
have this stinking thing, dude.
Craig's asking, is this a super challenging fight?
Ashtard?
Yeah.
Yes. Even your beefiest of boys don't do too much damage to him, but he hits like a fucking truck.
Alright. Should be okay here. Yeah, diagonal is only one square, right?
He cannot hit you there now.
Ike is full health. To Barn is only 1 health down. Let's see what we got.
That's the problem. Also, I think he cancels all criticals against him and that he can deliver.
Also, the chant would not be a good idea at all.
No, getting Grayson up there is absolutely a terrible idea.
So really, Ina would only be good for 1 attack. Well, no, she's not. It's not even good to have Ina up there.
No, Ina's really insuperior. Not great in this fight.
Yeah,
That's
and
why everyone's like, "Ah, you should have got Nazir."
Yeah. The final boss is larger than the previous ones, right?
The final board is larger than the previous ones. It's not
Board.
entirely true. There's been bigger maps, but this one just feels big.
Yep. So, time to heal all the time.
Nick, go back to normal style.
Oh yeah. Because it's been a long time.
You gotta fight the final boss with animations.
Yeah, we do. All right.
All right, you can end your turn. Everybody else just kind of sits
well,
here.
I'm gonna move Mist up at least. All right, here we go. So he heals 6 each time. So this
He heals 10% of his max health every turn.
Okay, so
So remember to factor that in.
Yep, and also Tabarn doesn't ever change forms, right?
No, Tabarn as a royal is permanently transformed.
Cool. I haven't seen animations in like forever. This is actually the first time I've seen it in a very long time.
It's dramatic.
Well, since Ina transformed, I kind of just at least want.
There's no way to get her up there in time.
You never know that.
I do know that. She moves really slow. I think can proc Rag or Aether.
Yeah, Aether can happen. This battle hasn't. I haven't had a lot of Aether chances. I would say that. Oh, that was a.
And that's why we have heals on standby.
Is Fire Emblem your favorite series, Chris? Says Ascrate.
It's up there.
Not favorite series of all time?
It's one of the.
What would you say your favorite series of all time is?
That's a good question.
What? Well, okay. If you don't know right away off the top of the head, what is?
Out of all the series I played, I probably sunk in the most time into learning and playing Final Fantasy properly.
What are your top 5 series then? Not in any particular order.
Let's see, Fire Emblem, Mass Effect, The Sims, because they're fun to goof around with.
Kind of surprising because I find Sims really boring, to be honest.
I like house building.
That's fine.
The Battlefield games are kind of fun to just dick around in.
I pre-ordered 2042 because I am.
Yeah, I want to do that.
I pre-ordered the Deluxe edition. Well, at a slight discount, actually.
As for something out of the series, Final Fantasy 14 is absolutely really fun.
That's true, yeah. You've been playing that since like almost day 1, I think, right?
I've been playing. No, because I never played 1.0. I started in like 2 point something. I did start after it was rebuilt.
Oh, really? Nice.
Phantom Smash would do no damage.
Phantom Smash is actually was only there because of because I needed a better weapon. And I just got this weapon like 2 chapters ago, kind of thing. It's also that his armor is sacred, so only special sacred weapons can do it, and Ragnar is the only sacred weapon I have. So if I do Phantom Smash, it literally does 0.
Also, because his defense is too high.
Mm-hmm. If I do Aether? No.
I think he has Nihil.
What's that mean?
It means he cancels all chance effect of something happening,
Oh, really?
such as crit or skills.
He also hasn't healed yet, for some
He
reason.
doesn't have a heal.
But you said he regains 10% of his health.
Yeah, which is 6 health.
Oh, there it is now. Yeah, I keep forgetting that now it does it.
That's on the start of his turn.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
Also, Ice, like, guaranteed to kill him.
Unless he misses.
I got a 100% hit rate last I saw.
85 actually.
Oh.
Whoa, the Swampy Boy! Yo, hey Swampy, what's up? Thank you for the raid, man.
6 viewers. Hey.
Hey, hold on. Swampy raid. Raider command. Thank you, Say in the Autism. Thank you so much for the Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, that Swampy Boy. Whoops, that's why. Welcome, welcome. You were playing Sonic the Hedgehog? Wait, is that the original Sonic the Hedgehog?
Hard to know.
Yeah, because like there's Sonic the Hedgehog original and Sonic the Hedgehog 06. That's what it was like. That's what I thought. That's pretty cool. How was
the glitch fest?
Yeah, how was your stream, man? Also, you guys just made it to the end of the final battle. Literally, the final battle. I just finished it, and this is the ending cutscenes of Fire Emblem a little bit. So, original. Okay. I have PS3 and Xbox 360 of it, but yeah, we're here finishing up Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I beat the final chapter. Man, that took a while. You're right, Chris.
I told you.
It wasn't as bad as it could have been. Yeah, that's true. I wanted to record that later with some friends. End the stream because it glitched and I got stuck. Ouch. I'm hoping that they make Sonic 06 available on the Series X so I can play it on my Series X. So faster loading screens.
Faster loading screens.
Yeah.
All you worry about.
Yeah, I'll be sitting at the loading screens for like 20 minutes if I use the original Xbox. But yeah, I hope you had fun with it nonetheless, and welcome all raiders to this stream. Much appreciated, all that stuff. More and more, I say. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, he said he has a second phase as well. I forgot you said that. He has a second phase, right? That can't be it.
I was gonna say, it shouldn't on this difficulty.
Oh, he doesn't have it on this difficulty?
No.
Okay, so that was close. Dog. I had to hunt down a cop before 360 and had to go shady part of town. Yeah, no, it's hard. I don't doubt that. It's hard to find for sure. But I need to get a better 360 version than my 360 because like I have a original 360. I'd rather get the newest upgraded 360. That's the dragon. Did she die? No. Wait. What's going on? I'm confused. So I'm assuming that Nasir would, instead of comforting this dragon, would be instead of Enna, it would be Nasir.
No, it's still Anna.
Oh, she would be alive. Okay, but Nasir.
Nasir dies if you don't kill the Black Knight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this one of those Lagoos that were forced to transform because of torture and everything?
Maybe.
So it was a Lagoos. It was like torture to be forced into that. Stop talking in gibberish.
Again, playthrough 2.
Boosting up the sound because that's really soft. There's also really good music. This is actually really good music.
Absolutely.
Who are you?
His name's right there, dude.
Yeah, but who are you? Very pretty, though. Hot. Kraid and Blaze doing a Rage Fest at Super Mario 64 when it is a decent question. Super Mario 64 is also another story that I'm thinking of doing with Fanto and Sean.
No.
It's gonna be stupid. Who are you? Oh.
So much explanation.
Oh, it's her lover.
So much explanation.
As in, like, you need to explain, or so much info dump right now?
Oh, it's so much stuff. You have no idea what's going on.
Because this game doesn't explain, right?
It's going to explain in like 5 seconds. Maybe.
Where's the fire emblem then? Yeah, she's looking for it. I mean, she and the mother can only touch it at this point, yeah.
Now Leon can.
Oh yeah, because they're the protectors a little bit, right? Or
Because they have the Gulder.
so Raisin can't touch it, but Raisin can't touch it?
Raisin's heart's impure.
Only Leanne can touch it.
Because Raisin's been corrupted by Tabarin's way of murder.
Yeah, that's true.
Sucks for everybody else. Raisin's the best dancer in the game.
I mean, I used him because you recommended it.
Also, because he's the only dancer you get in this game.
Yeah, that's true. I'm assuming this courtyard wouldn't be as full if I didn't accept everyone.
Yeah, if you killed everybody.
Oh, I should have used Boyd in the last fight. Dang it.
I was gonna say something, but I also knew you needed literally every unit you had available
You should have told me
to
at
win
least
this fight.
I should have at least used Boyd. I could have used Boyd at least.
Boyd was gonna die. He's 10 levels underneath what he needs to be.
So basically, Ike and the original members are up there.
Grail Mercenaries.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Mia's up there.
Yeah, she is. Why are everyone not upgraded, by the way? This is weird.
Yeah, I don't know why Ike's portrait seems really out of place all of a sudden. Everybody else doesn't get an upgraded promotion icon.
Yeah.
Also, Rolf, who you never used, I think dumped a bunch of EXP into, still to never use.
This is, I mean, if I ever decide to do a second playthrough...
Nick, you wasted so much time attempting to use Rolf, and then never wanted to use Rolf.
Because I didn't understand a lot of things. You were telling me things I didn't fully understand.
Fucking Gatry.
Shinon.
Oh yeah, funny thing, if Shinon dies, it just doesn't show up. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Oh yeah, Mia. When did she join? She was one of the earliest members. I tried using her, but she was
Chapter 7.
Yeah, she was very difficult to use.
Because she has like no strength at the start.
And there's Volk, who I hired. Why does Volk get the upgrade?
Because he's a unique unit. Well, Volk actually downgraded to become a row thief for you.
Yeah, true.
Because he was hiding that he was an assassin.
So Volk is now like at least connected with Ike in terms of Ike can call him at any time in a sense.
Yeah.
And these are the royal units in a sense. Or slash like contracted ones.
They're Alencia's knights, yes.
Well, the contracted ones. They're technically like the back
There's the first line is the 3 Crimeans you recruited last.
Yeah, I remember that.
Barely used. The middle one has Braum and Nephany, and then Kieran, who's second in command to Joffrey.
I tried using the 3 a little bit, but Jeffrey is really the one I really used a lot more.
It's because Jeffrey's basically a replacement Titania if you killed her. And then the last row is Largo and Khalil, who are married, so they're back there. They're all Crimeans. Bastion, nobody ever fucking uses you.
I mean, I used him for a little bit. That's it.
He shows up too late to be of any use. If you're not using a mage in this game, Bastion's not really gonna help you.
Jeffrey looks like a more mature Ike, to be honest.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed too. Jeffrey gets a bit more unique model in the next game.
Or Kieran. Barely used him. I never used Braum.
Braum's not the worst, but I will be honest, units that aren't able to move too fast on the battlefield just kind of don't.
Nephany, I tried to use earlier, but she's a little too weak. I needed to upgrade her fast.
Nephany can become a really strong unit because she has some really good growth rates, but she doesn't start good.
Yeah, and then
that's what everybody's problem is.
Khalil, I tried using a little bit, but then Bastion happened and I replaced her.
But you didn't even use either of them, so it didn't really matter.
Largo, I didn't even use at all.
Largo's bad.
Is he like the? Would you say he's the worst unit?
Huh? No. In this game? No. No, I'd have to. God, who would be the worst unit? Probably South.
The video is actually only on the camera only. I think that would work better, to be honest.
South is actually the worst unit in Path of Radiance.
Oh, Tanith was actually pretty good, but she got pretty useless in attacking wise.
That's because she doesn't have an attacking stat.
But her recruits were really helpful.
Yeah, your recruit use was basically what it should have been. You spammed. That's about all I needed from you. Then you have Marcia, her brother, Makalov, who's just there.
Marcia was difficult to actually use as well. Every time I tried using her, she would not only do weak damage, but she's very fragile.
It's the low strength growth that your problem starts from.
Yeah. Hey, handsome. Everyone's now hitting on Ike.
Oh, they've always done that. You just weren't paying attention.
I mean, yeah, I've been, but even like the lady at the convoy.
Yeah, Makalov's just not great, but he at least can fill a role.
Astrid.
Astrid's really good if you actually used her.
Devdin.
Devdin's okay. His class is really good though.
Tar mod I never even used.
Tar mod's really good. See, the thing that makes Tar mods really great is he can keep up with your mounted units.
That's true. And also Mu'arim.
Your choice was using either Mordecai, Leth, or Mariam for the majority of your Laguz playthrough. It's whoever you wanted.
Yeah, so I chose Mordecai, so he became kind
of... All 3 of them are good units. It's just personal preference.
Stefan, find him just to talk.
You didn't use him all that often, and you went through the craziest requirement to get him too.
Yeah, I tried using him a little bit, but
he's really good situationally. You just never really found the situation.
Rayson I used quite a bit, and Randolph I used.
I made sure you understood the dancer mechanics. That's where a lot of new players fail.
Yeah, I wouldn't have used him if you never told me that. Gifka I never used.
That's Gifka, who I told you not to recruit because he's not He's more reliable than Nasela on the final map. He's not really. He's bulky and he does a lot of damage, but he's not fast. Him and Tabarn basically are the same fight against Ashnard, but Tabarn helps you with the map a lot more. That's because Tabarn has mobility for flying.
Tabarn was really good.
Yeah, his mobility is really good. Nasela sucks.
Chris, Luigi's asking, in Lyn Fire Emblem, who's better, Sane or Kent?
Neither. They're both about the same.
I don't know who that is anyway. There's Mordecai. Basically my biggest tank user for most of the time.
So, Sane and Kent are basically stereotype Cavaliers in the series of Red and Green, where one focuses over strength and skill, the other one's focused on speed and defense. They're both good. You want to use both of them as best you can. Mounted units in the earlier Fire Emblem games tend to just dominate the late game.
Mm-hmm.
Mobility is a very key aspect of it.
Nasela used to be like a kind of like a devious villain, I thought, but I guess
There's reasons for that. Nasela is not great on this final chapter, by the way. He's fast. He cannot output the damage you need.
He didn't
on
even.
Ashnard.
He didn't come aid. They're just default lines.
He was leading a secondary force somewhere else.
That's true.
That's why you called Tabarnan.
Then Elwood's story happened, and they both get slightly less handy.
That's because in Elwood's story you have Marcus and Lowen.
Also, Uki, I didn't use really at all.
Oki and Jennifer are there for you to use if you need them. They're not exactly there for any other way.
Of course, Jill
freaking carried you.
I mean, because you told me to actually use her, even though she was pretty
That's
weak.
because River Knights are really good.
And then Har was immediately useful from beginning to end.
Okay, but I'm gonna just spoil it now. Har dominates Radiant Dawn.
We'll
I don't know what they did to change. Actually, I do know. They made him really broken in the next game.
Well, I'll say that later. But first, Soth. Let's see. I didn't use Soth at all.
Again,
Toronio.
Soth's really bad in this game.
Toronio, I didn't even use you. It was just like I had to talk to you is all.
Who is Toronio?
Huh?
I can't answer these questions.
Yeah. I used Ileana for a little bit. Her recruitment was kind of interesting, but
I like Eliana.
she's cute, but
I like her. Not everybody does. It's just personal preference.
Zyhark I used him early on, but then I replaced him.
I'll be honest, Nick. A lot of these guys, it really just comes down to personal preference on who you want to use. They all basically fulfill similar roles to each other.
So Nashia would be here thinking.
Yep, Nasir would be here if he was not dead. Yeah, Raihan's dead, by the way.
Oh, he actually passed away
Yep,
because he was so weak.
because he was so tormented.
Elwood is handy,
Ellwood is handy.
though I worry I would break this main weapon early. The war's over. Okay.
He gets the rapier, which is pretty good. Don't worry about breaking that weapon.
So, after a full year of actual fighting, we finally finished this, which took 2.5 years. Finally finished this story to a close. So this is why Ike is considered the Radiant hero, Radiant hero.
No, that comes from the next game.
Okay, so but he's considered a hero to a lot of people.
Yeah, he's a hero now. Okay, so good point to note is in Lynn's 11 chapter tutorial, no matter how much you use your weapon, when she comes back, it's fully restored.
So everyone's helping rebuild, even some of the people who fought with Ike.
That's because Benyon makes the
Benyon?
giant empire.
Oh yeah. I thought Alicia was gonna marry Ike.
Why do you say? Literally everybody thinks that.
It's because she got so close with Ike. Doesn't Ike have a family in the next game?
No.
He doesn't?
No.
I thought he does.
No.
Huh.
What? Where are you getting this information from?
I just assumed because he's so buffy and older, they gave him a family.
Arcus with hammer I have found handy. Hammers are really good, but also have very unreliable accuracy.
Mm-hmm. So they're still in the whole castle and everything.
Yeah.
I can't fast forward this. This is an automatic cutscene.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen now? I don't know what's the epilogue. Because I know wait, is the epilogue just a cutscene?
It's this you don't get to play anymore. This is all this is.
Oh, so the epilogue, I thought the epilogue, it made it sound like the epilogue chapter was actually you get to play a little bit.
No, there's post-game chapters that just are challenges.
Okay, so okay, so that means wait, so what's after Fire Emblem? What else is to do for Fire Emblem? After you beat the main game. There's
nothing.
There's second
play
playthrough and
again.
challenge maps. That's it?
There's some challenge maps, yeah.
And that's it? No story or anything?
Nope. The story continues in Radiant Dawn.
So that means I finished Fire Emblem.
You finished Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Wow. I thought I was going to be finishing next week, but no. I legit finished Fire Emblem.
You will get a conclusive ending to your story in Radiant Dawn.
Well, I mean, 2.5 years, Chris.
Yeah, now we get to go YouTube it.
Yeah.
The rest of it.
Well, I'm going to explain that afterwards, but yeah. 2.5 years. I played this game back in 2019, the beginning of 2019. Started like reading it, but I barely paid attention to some of the story, which then you had to explain some of it.
We took explain the story to you.
Yeah, we had to take we took a half a year, like 6 months at least to like maybe 8 or 9 months break from it. And then I decided to because Chris moved and everything else happened, we decided to put it on as a weekly thing as best as we can, and we managed to get through all the games
all of it
last year.
Hey, it's Saffron.
Mm-hmm. So this game being done feels weird, to be honest.
Does it though?
It does feel kind of weird, because I've been playing this game for so long. I actually thought I had more to do with it.
Nope. That's why I kept questioning your epilogue commentary.
What are they talking about? Oh, Saffron? Is Apostle? No, Apostle is Altina. Who's Altina? Who's the heck is Saffron?
That Altina's the one who originally wielded Ragnall and Alondite.
Oh. Who's Saffron?
She was the Saffron's the person you're talking to.
Yeah, but who are they really?
I can't say anything.
Okay. But yeah.
Oh, Saffron's the prime minister.
Okay,
If that helps.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Anyways, he's asking for Ragnall back because it's a sacred treasure of Benyon.
Okay. So Ragnall is,
and basically Ike's telling that exposing that a bunch of crap was due to some bullshit bureaucracy.
So the sword that his father had is now being taken away from him.
No, because it's his father's.
Oh, he's not giving it back?
He gives it back. No, I'm referencing the fact that Grail never used the Ragnall.
Oh, he just had it.
He used an axe called Irvan.
Okay. Which still damaged the Black Knight, right?
No.
Oh, it didn't? Huh. I thought it did.
Grail was skilled enough to fight the Black Knight, technically. But the Black Knight was unable to be damaged by his current weapon.
Also, they're playing the Fire Emblem theme song.
Yep.
So I guess Path of Radiance is now officially the very first Fire Emblem game I've ever completed in my life. First game, Fire Emblem game I've played, first game I've owned, and first game I completed. What a game to play! You know, I kind of, like, I know it's not an easy game to get into, and there was a lot of things that I was very confused, which I'm glad that you were able to join in, Chris, for.
Yeah. If I need to clear anything up, just let me know.
Yeah. I hope I can find I hope I can find all the videos of the series so I can put it on YouTube, because it would be nice to look through it all. But
I mean, if you really want to, we can replay it. I don't mind.
I mean that's I don't know if I want that.
You've learned enough that you should be able to think through it more.
Luigi, I have never finished Three Houses. I own Three Houses. I played it on stream once, but I
haven't officially beaten all of Three Houses.
I've never finished any Fire Emblem game ever. It's the same thing along with like Final Fantasy. I've never finished a single Final Fantasy game, even though I own multiple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll say that too.
Yeah. So so it's I picked like okay. So honestly, to speak, I picked Path of Radiance because not only was it a rare game on the GameCube, I liked Ike. Like I liked Ike as a brawl character. I enjoyed playing as Ike.
And now you get to see the character Ike.
Yeah, so there was a reason why I picked Path of Radiance, and that's why I wanted it. At the time, because I got it during college, it was like either when the beginning I started streaming when I first got it, to a little bit before I started streaming. And I got Path of Radiance, and I was really wanted to play it. At the time, there was no Three Houses. There was only Awakening and I think Conquest.
Wow.
Oh, the Corrin games. Yeah, Fates. Fire Emblem Fates, right? Is that it? Or is it Conquest? What's after Awakening, Chris?
What's up?
What's the Fire Emblem games after that were released after Awakening?
Fates.
Yeah, Fates. So Fates were released probably during that time. I've never fully played a Fire Emblem game, and I know Awakening was a really good game to get into, but honestly, I had a whole lot of hard time, but once I got to handle the mechanics again and making sure asking questions of the story, I honestly did enjoy this game. It was very confusing for one thing. And it's a lot of text. And it's very hard. there's so much to do in this game, and there's so much things to prepare, but yeah. So I guess Ike and Titania said their farewells.
What?
Ike's gone, and Saffron is just monologuing.
Yeah, it does that.
Ashnard's dream fulfilled. So he just wanted war, and he wanted the strongest to continue, is all, right?
Inaccurate.
That's what Saffron's saying. It's like, in a sense, his dream came true. Oh, an actual cutscene. I haven't seen these in like forever. Well, then again, I saw the Serene.
That was the last one.
I'm nervous. I've spent my whole life in hiding. It's just no one ever taught me how to rule a kingdom. I don't think I'm ready to be their queen. I don't think I'm ever really going to be ready.
What's the matter with you?
Oh.
Stop it. How can
Did anyone teach you how to hire mercenaries?
No, but that's not the same.
How to win back lost allies? How to win back your lost kingdom?
Ike's not really good with words.
That's different.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Also, his voice is
You've
different.
done such an amazing job, and I think you always will.
I see.
All right. Come on. We'll do this. Together.
I just noticed Ike has a metal arm over there.
Thank you, my Lord Ike. I am so blessed to have met you.
They're holding. Now kiss. Oh, they do look like a couple, Chris. Okay? You can't tell me no.
I can.
They look like a couple, okay?
I can tell you now.
In the spring of the year 646, Alincia Rydell Crimea saw peace return to her homeland. In the years to follow, the story of Queen Alincia and her noble hero Ike spread across the land and inspired the songs of many a wandering troubadour.
There ain't even troubadours in this series.
There's no after credit cutscenes, right?
There's your MVP board.
Okay, so that's all that's after credits, right?
Yeah, you get to see stats for who won and how many times they won.
Okay. Well, I just want to say this. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance was very difficult. I will say, at least for the biggest hardships, it's such a hard difficulty curve, alright? It's really, really difficult. If you weren't here, alright, Chris, for the most of it, I would very much have lost a lot of my characters at many times. I would have a hard time understanding all the tricks. I would have not gotten all the characters you've told me, because so many of them are cryptic as heck / very vague kind of thing.
Yep.
So I'm not the biggest fan of those kind of mechanics, and the difficulty curve of Fire Emblem should have been a little bit easier, because this game was very much intended for those who have known Fire Emblem, is what I would say. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm not the biggest fan of just long dialogues with very little change in scenery and the characters not really showing expressing motion. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but that also could be just the age of this game and the budget. So there's that. What I will say is I liked a lot of the characters, but at the same time, a lot of those characters that I got, if you didn't explain if they were good or not, was very difficult for me to pick out which ones I really wanted. So honestly, this game has a lot of mechanics. It's at being an old game that made it very difficult for me to, I would say, if I play this by myself, really say I would really like this game. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So for sure, Chris, you joining me on this whole playthrough really did help me at least enjoy the game for the most part.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, I did enjoy the story as long as I paid attention and Chris explained certain things, for sure. It was kind of confusing, but I enjoyed it. Character interactions were nice. Little bits of details and all that stuff too. Fire Emblem, definitely once I got the hang of it, like probably like the last 10 chapters at least, Chris didn't really have to help give me tips in a lot of cases. I did basically most of it by myself. And again, this is on the easiest difficulty.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I never really play on higher difficulties.
Yeah. I mean, I would say this was hard on even the easiest difficulties. So going on anything higher would be so difficult that I would definitely not like the Fire Emblem games in any regard. So honestly, I know I did have a long gap, and I don't know if I have all the footage for my Fire Emblem playthrough, which I hope I do, but I don't know if I do. But if I do, I hope that it's a journey that it grew together, because 2.5 years of playing this is the oldest game I've kept on my channel that's still being played to this day that I haven't axed. And it's been a journey for sure. I've enjoyed this game. I know it's not a game that I definitely can see this is not a good Fire Emblem game to start as your very first Fire Emblem game in any regard.
Nah, I'd absolutely say go play Awakening.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I still enjoy it. I still enjoyed it for the most part. It was a lot of fun. And the character designs was cool. And managing a lot of this stuff was actually really cool. It's a different art. This game is RTS, right? Yeah, I would say like RTS.
Real-time strategy?
Yeah.
Kinda. It's more turn-based strategy.
Yeah, turn-based strategy. Well, this strategy game definitely was different from many different games I've ever done, for sure. I have never played any kind of turn-based strategy like this game before. And there's only 3 cutscenes? What? Or is it?
There's 6.
6, okay, yeah. But
Who said 3?
no, I thought there was 3, but never mind.
Hey, you've unlocked theater mode, you can go watch them all.
That's true. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of them in like forever.
Yeah, there's only 6.
I hope I don't get copyrighted for this song. Heh.
I don't think so. I don't think it's copywritten.
Hopefully not. But either way, again, I definitely enjoyed this game. Thank you, Chris, again for joining me on this whole thing.
Yeah, I got you through it.
Yeah, and giving
Now
me
we'll
advice.
Now we'll do the rest of them.
Yeah, I will say,
Are you
any
gonna
other
make me
feature?
stream them?
Yeah, any other future Fire Emblem game? I don't know what if I will ever play another Fire Emblem game, at least on stream. In my own time, I probably will, because I still want to try 3 Houses and Awakening. But streaming it, I'm not completely sure. That is not a commitment I want to say yes, but I also don't want to say no to. I will say though, I was interested in trying Radiant Dawn, and I do own Radiant Dawn. But I think for sake of scheduling and better like planning, I'll go with what Chris suggested and actually do a recording sessions with that game when we got time. Right now, I want to finish up Metal Gear Solid 2 first before I commit to recording with that first, Chris.
Alright.
But I will say,
Are you doing that on your YouTube channel?
yeah,
Is that what's going on?
the whole playthroughs of it. And I will say, at the very least, Radiant Dawn is going to be a game series that I like. Is going to be a game that we're going to be playing from beginning to end. And I will say, at the very least, I will try my best to get as many things in it and I probably will do like a again.
I was gonna say, you have me. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I'll probably do again like a no deathless run, in a sense as well. So, hope you're
Yeah, that's how.
yeah, and get all the characters. So we're gonna be doing that. I'll make announcements on my public Discord, which if you haven't joined, feel free to join. That will all be there. But yeah, this just feels weird ending Fire Emblem.
Finally getting through it.
Yeah, finally getting through it. What do you think, Chris? I know you don't remember like the first half of it, but
What do you mean?
like the beginning parts of Fire Emblem of Path of Radiance. But what do you think about the whole playthrough? What do you think? How do you think I did overall?
I think you definitely started to figure out all the proper mechanics by the end of it.
Definitely.
I will say you definitely struggled around the mid part with making certain critical mistakes that first resets.
Yeah. Like, okay, I mean, I honestly, yeah, when seeing them, it's definitely a lot of times I should have seen it. But at the same time, I also feel like,
You didn't know proper range. You didn't know what was dangerous.
yeah, it's also my very first Fire Emblem game ever. I don't,
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to be like, if I play like another Fire Emblem game, I'll give me more of a, yeah, this is not great. But I still would want to be like, I should know what I was doing at the very least in some certain regards.
Kinda.
Yeah, but again, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, so thank you so much, Chris, for helping me out. And I hope you all enjoyed me finishing up this game. 2.5 years in the making to
We
play
still
this
got
game.
some time.
Yeah, so if you guys want,
Hit the A button.
yep. But yeah, if you guys still want to see more of this game, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll see more of it. Prologue, man, I forgot all these ones. Jesus.
Yep. I knew this was coming.
Man, this just shows like how long. These are chapters I haven't touched in like forever.
Years.
Yeah, in years. What? Prisoner. Oh yeah, Prisoner Release is one of the more recent ones. Well, no, it was around the time when I stopped. Yeah, no, there's Strange Line and
It's
like,
the one you got really frustrated with because you were trying to stealth through it for some reason.
yeah, that one was like a turning point. It was around 12 or 13 because I know it was the boat that I started being like, Chris, every week we meet, kind of thing. Wait, Daybreaks took 3 hours?
That's the 4-parter.
Oh right. Oh my god, that took so long.
It is the longest run.
Yeah, no. I definitely say I still enjoy this whole thing at the end of the day, so I still say that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Get it, records.
Again, I hope 0 wins. I hope you all enjoyed this playthrough, and I hope you guys look forward to Radiant Dawn for sure. It has been a long time in the making, so
Nick, who do you think your MVP is going to be?
Titania or Mordecai is what I would say.
Alright. We'll find out.
Volk has 1 win. Oh yeah, I killed 1 person. Braum? I actually killed 1 with Braum?
Yep.
Wow. Astrid I killed.
You were using it on the first chapter, you got him.
That's true, Astrid as well. Makalov, I don't remember using you. Devden, yeah. Definitely, yeah, I used her. Sorry.
Basically, you fed some kills to everybody up in their first few times in.
Yeah. Valencia, I'm surprised I even gave her 2 wins.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing.
Marsha-
Marsha, Khalil. What's funny is you use Khalil a lot, so
Yeah, I tried.
it's kind of funny she only got 5 kills.
Yeah, Jeffrey has 7. That was
There's
mostly at
Tabarn with 9.
and that was only in the last chapter.
Yeah, Tabarn's only there to get as many kills as he can.
Lucia. Yeah, I used her a little bit.
I'll
Ran
be
up.
honest, man. You fed most of your kills like 5 to 6 units.
Yeah, Shinon and Gatry were used at the beginning, which is why there's 16 lift.
Yeah, they were there to mulch through some units.
Kieran, yeah, Zyhark, Har, there we go. That one of the more recent units that I kept and used a lot. Soren, retired him a while ago. Tanith, she was the weakest. Boyd has even more than Tanith. Let's go, Boyd!
I don't know what the heck you did with Boyd and when to get those 48 kills. But you dropped Boyd at some point.
I did.
Anyways,
That's not all of them. Mordecai's number 5. Not bad.
that doesn't surprise me. You used to
Jill.
a lot.
6 of them.
There's
Oh, they
Jill
have,
at 4th.
they have their own portraits too. I really like that.
Oh yeah, you get access to the gallery. You can go look at all their portraits.
Oscar. Okay, so this is
Titania.
Titania. I knew it was Titania.
That's not a surprise.
Oh my
Like a lot of Titania's first for a lot of players.
I mean, there's a reason because like she was so good.
You
With...
didn't even cap her level at that many wins. That's
Yeah,
sad. Just keep in mind that's how long it takes Titania to level up 19 times.
And we're back at the beginning. So if I press start, you're saying that
Yeah, you'll get some new options down in extras.
So there's trial map is the extra stuff, right?
Yeah.
So this one is. So I get like the pictures and everything.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty cool. I really like this.
It's worthwhile.
I kind of wish they gave the upgraded versions. So as well, if you upgraded them. So, but
Check the bottom.
let me just look through them really quickly because I want to see them all. I like how some of these is like you technically could see these at the end if you use them so much to kill so many people, and some of these you don't really get to see them because they're not really useful to kill.
Yeah, so you can go find the thing.
Yeah. Nonetheless, these are actually really good. These are all the possible characters in the game that you can get.
There's some art of other characters. I think.
You never get to see Lucia's other eye. Huh.
Next game.
Alicia, there she is. Anna, there's Nasir. Vaughn. Okay, so that's it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Weird, I thought you could see Ashtarn.
Well,
Yeah, it's probably Ashtarn.
so that in order for Ashnar, what do I have to do? Trial map, I'm guessing?
Yeah, he shows up in a trial map.
Let's connect to
I think.
GBA. What's this one?
It lets you download the libraries from the Sacred Stones.
Well, I guess I can get that later. Yeah, memories. I don't remember this first cutscene. I remember the Fire Emblem one. I remember
It's like
Grail's...
2 seconds.
Yeah, I remember Grail's Fall. I don't remember the Gathering. I want to look at the Gathering. Oh, now I remember the Gathering. Okay. And Sound Room is what?
Sound room lets you listen to all the music.
How much music is there?
Snack ton.
64. Jesus.
You have to choose your epilogue file.
Okay, so it's only these two, right?
No, there's like 5.
But I unlock them as I play, right?
You unlock them. I think by completing other trial maps. I don't actually know.
So if I restart now... Okay, so it's just going through the cutscene again. How do you do a
Yeah,
second play?
that's all epilogue does. You can use it to start a new game plus.
How do you do that then?
New game plus?
Yeah. New game like this?
Yeah.
And then you just play it. That's it.
Then hit new game. No data.
I played on easy, right?
Yeah. See.
Wait. Random.
So fixed is weird because it will actually you'll grow at the rate it expects you to grow.
So this is the first cutscene I haven't seen in a long time. Oh wait, are you wait? So wait, which one's New Game Plus?
Well, like,
This
you had enough?
So what's the difference in New Game Plus then?
quite a few things.
What's the differences?
Okay, so you unlock access of items called bands on certain characters,
Oh,
which
yes.
help improve stats growth. So someone like Boyd starts with the fighter band, which I believe it just increases his strength percent growth.
Hmm.
So he's more likely to cap his strength with that.
Hmm. Okay, so, but I picked random, not fixed, right?
Fix.
Oh, that's her. That's his mom.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's all the I guess new game stuff. Well, we don't need to see this stuff anymore anyway, because as much as like the first cutscene is kind of nostalgic because I haven't seen it in like forever. Yeah, I think that's everything that we really need to see for the.
Yeah. You can't transfer off an easy mode file.
You
So
can't transfer.
don't worry. No.
Okay, so it has to
Okay,
be.
so the American version put the easy mode in there. That's not what the standard Japanese version had.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant Dawn doesn't properly read the easy version because it's not programmed to.
Okay, so what does the since it does, I can't even do it. What would it give you then?
If you played on normal
Yeah, like what would
or
the
the
file?
transfers,
Yeah, transfers.
if your character had cap stats and was level 20, they get a +2 bonus.
Hmm.
If for some godforsaken reason you slogged through and played with Soth, depending on what's higher of his stats, he'd inherit his stat line.
Hmm. Well, I would say at the very least, Chris, maybe one time on stream, I'll try to get to the very end and try again, or we can do it off stream and try and record a attempt for YouTube in a sense, to actually win against the Black Knight. We'll see, but I do still want to try against the Black Knight again. So, yeah, that's all the ideas. I think that is pretty much I need to say about Fire Emblem at the end of the day. So,
well, I'm gonna go to bed.
yeah, thank you so much, Chris, for staying up. I'll catch you tomorrow for D&D at the very least.
Yep.
Right.
For like the 2 hours, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, for sure. All right, night, Chris.
Fuck around and find out. Night.
Wow, that's I never expected. You know what? I'm gonna not Gruntilda. I'm gonna play some Fire Emblem music. Well, yeah, I guess we finished. Wow, that's a third raid. Hey, Wired, what's up? What's up? How was your stream, man? Wolf Raid. Hey, you just missed me finishing off. You just missed me finishing up Path of Radiance, my very first Fire Emblem game, owning, playing, and completing. So we just finished that. That game I played for like 2.5 years on my channel, and I finally got to finish it today. I wasn't expecting it to finish today, but I guess like I finished, so it was a lot of fun. It went great. Oh, what were you doing in Super Mario World? Yeah, going to the layer soundtrack, it's like, yeah, this is a cover for it. Yeah, but as much as like this song is pretty good, I'm kind of going for a Fire Emblem theme song for now, because it's like I just finished Fire Emblem, so I was just like, why? Let's just go with Fire Emblem, because like I think that would be more fitting. If I could find a Fire Emblem theme like song from this playlist I have. So far, I can't find it. I mean, there's echoes. There's this one. Sounds like we missed a great show. We were playing Tomorrow World, and I haven't played that game since I was 6. Yeah, I actually played Tomorrow World with my buddy Digits BB, and it was like we were playing co-op, so it was funny because like he and I were playing the same levels, and I instead when we got the opportunity to unlock all the secret levels, I actually got to play all the hardest secret levels, and I completed that, while he played the main levels and got to the very end and beat the boss before I even got there. So that was funny. But we did basically a co-op on Super Mario World, which I think we're gonna do another co-op game on stream at some point. It's gonna be more casual than anything like that. But yeah, you missed the show. Like, it was basically me going back, because like Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, the game, like this specific game, I got it because it was rare and it had Ike from Brawl. I loved playing Ike, so I wanted to know what the game was, and I was always curious about Fire Emblem. I played this like in 2019, like in January of 2019, and I kept playing it, but I stopped after a few months because of like not only was I graduating, Chris, who was my helper for the entire playthrough, was moving and all the other stuff, so we took like so many months of break that when I came back in like 2020, I basically told Chris, like, I want to just play this every week as often as we can and complete the game. I wanted to complete it before my anniversary on July, but it didn't happen. But I wanted to complete this game because not only I want to just finish it because it's been a long time, I wanted to just like focus on playing it because it's a very long game, and I wanted to get into Radiant Dawn later on to finish up Ike's story. Super Mario World, nice music, but let's go with more Fire Emblem. That was really odd. As for me, I knew almost nothing about the game. My chat was showing me the ins and outs, finding the game secrets. Oh, that's actually cool. I hope like revisiting Super Mario World was actually a lot of fun, because revisiting Super Mario World was a lot of fun for me too. So there's that. Yeah, we ended with the game overing at the Super Secret World. Yeah, the Super Secret World, Wolf is super hard, so expect some game overs there. I would say, like, if you found a trick in Donut Plains, so that's after the first castle, by the way, Wolf. If you found that secret where you can automatically get a Yoshi and like fire flowers and feathers, you can keep going back to that level over and over and grind up. It casually grind up 1-ups, and as well as old power-ups over and over again, so you can gonna do that. Now I know what inspired Makaizo levels. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But yeah, I was just like, going back on this game though. This game has been the oldest game on my channel I've been playing since the beginning of my Twitch streaming over 3 years, like basically 3 years ago. I'm in my 4th year of streaming now, but 3 years ago I started playing, and this is the oldest game that I have not axed on my channel, stopped playing, and that I basically kept playing. So I guess I can finally retire this game. So yeah, I know that's secret. Chat pointed out one. Yeah, good, you got that. So now you can get like Yoshi's, a lot of items, and as well as like other stuff too, for sure. So hopefully that helps you. That helped me and my buddy Kyle a lot of the time. So yeah, this was a hard game, but man, I'm happy that I finally finished it. So Emoto, I'll make a note of it later, but you can kind of you can now know what part this part is. Emoto, this part is going to be the final part of Fire Emblem, because there's no reason to go back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on stream. Well, per se. I'll decide that later, but this game is finally done. Oh, well, that took a lot longer than expected, but I'm glad I actually got all that done. Yeah, but I'm glad that you had fun with Super Mario World for sure, Wolf. That Super Mario World is definitely a fun game for sure. All right, but in the meantime, let me just do my titles really quickly because it was really fun, and I'm glad you're fun with Fire Emblem. Yeah, I've done Fire Emblem before. I don't know, Wolf, have you tried Fire Emblem before? Because that was my first time playing it, as I mentioned before, and finally beating it took a lot. I finally got the hang of most of the mechanics at the end of the day. No, I have not. It's one of those series that my best friend is always egging me to try. Honestly, I would say personally, Wolf, if you're a fan of if you're interested in the series and interested in the series, I would say go for it. It's actually a really good turn-based strategy game that really knocks your brain, to make sure you really think. But if you're gonna try it, I definitely would say don't try Path of Radiance as your first game. If you don't know, unless you have someone to really explain everything with you. I definitely, as recommended by my friend Chris, who loves Fire Emblem, Awakening is probably the best way to get into the series no matter what. So, that too. So, yeah, don't do what I did. For sure. I don't know what part this is, but there's definitely going to be a lot of parts I'm going to have to look into later for sure, finding, because I know I haven't saved all my streams, but I hope to God I have all the Fire Emblem ones for sure. Man. Well, I finished Fire Emblem, so I finished not yesterday. Is it yesterday? No, I didn't finish yesterday. I finished last week Muscle March. I finished today Path of Radiance. Next week I should be done with Miitopia per se, and we'll see about TCG. And wait a minute. Path of Radiance is done. That means it's a lot sooner than I expected. Next week I could do Great Ace Attorney. I can do Great Ace Attorney for the first time on my stream. If you guys don't know what the Great Ace Attorney is, it's the Phoenix Wright game, the Ancestor game. Though that one just came out on Switch, the dual pack that was released only in Japan. That was the 3DS games that were originally in Japan, but now fully translated in English officially. And I always been wanting to try it, so since I finished Path of Radiance a lot sooner than I expected, then that means I am ready to play Great Ace Attorney next week. You know what? I am looking forward to next week now. I changed the title. Now, Ace Attorney sounds like it would be a fun time. Yeah. So have you played or seen anything, Wolf, of Ace, like Phoenix Wright in general? Because I can explain what it is. Because that is a game I've been really wanting to stream for a long time. Sorry if I'm based by. I tend to drink on my Saturday streams. So as for Ace Attorney, my only real experience is fan animations on Newgrounds, specifically music called. Oh, okay, and also that's fine, Wolf. I just hope you're taking it easy. I hope you're drinking lots of water or like carbs or whatever kind of thing, whatever you need to take it easy. Because like, I just want to make sure people are okay when they drink for sure. I'm not much of a drinker, but if you are, that's totally fine. I just want to make sure you're being safe is all. Because I've met around people who drink so much that problems have arisen here and there. So I just want to make sure everyone's okay. But yeah, since you're drinking lots of water, I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, so the Ace Attorney in general, I just want to say, is basically in a nutshell a visual novel game. All right, it's a visual novel game, so there's nothing much in terms of RPG, platforming, or anything like that. So I hope you don't expect much. It basically revolves. It's basically a spoof. It's a spoof on the Japanese 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 judgmental system, because the Japanese system basically pronounces you guilty, and there's a high chance, like there's almost like pretty much a 95% chance, according to like at least Kyle and my buddy Carl, that basically says you're gonna be guilty. Like, if you do something illegal, even if you are in your sense innocent, you're gonna most likely be convicted no matter what. So it's a spoof on that, where you basically play as a lawyer, and at the beginning of the first game, you're basically a new lawyer tracking down murders and making sure you try to save your client from these murders, and you're trying to figure out how did this murder or this criminal action happen, and you go through days, you go through trials, trying to figure it out, puzzle based on what they say, what evidence you have, and you have to look at all your evidence. You have to really pay attention to everything you do and what they say, and it kind of like, it makes sure that also you have every evidence possible, so you always can win. It's just like, can you piece everything together? Can you explain why this is happening and all that stuff? It's actually really fun because there's a lot of overarching story to each game that makes it you find like an end battle, and it's really good and build up wise. So what really appeals to it is that not only the characters are really funny, the dialogue is really, really funny, but also the music is good, and the story, for the most part, I've at least played for a lot of the Phoenix Wright games. I mean, some of them are like but I think for the most part, a lot of Phoenix Wright games are pretty good in their writing. They deserve at least a play. My only problem is that replaying them for me at the very least, is that I don't easily forget a lot of the choices that is needed to complete the game. So replaying it for me, it's like I already know what to do. So it's like there's no real point for me replaying it, but it's very much enjoyable for watching other people play. That was what I say. Reminds me of Perry Mason, but Japanese. Yeah, I think why I'm gonna be playing it only on Saturdays, and I only intended because like the Great Ace Attorney is something I haven't played before, and I played the Great Ace like I played Ace Attorney games before. But since like you don't need to necessarily know previous Phoenix Wright games in order to do this, because this is basically a prequel, an ancestor to the main character of Ace Attorney games, that you basically don't need to know anything outside of just like it's within the Ace Attorney universe. So it's a new story, and I'm looking forward to it. And since I finished Fire Emblem, I thought I was going to be finished it by next week, but I guess because I finished Fire Emblem, I can finally put on Great Ace Attorney. I get that. I've decided to theme my channel so retro stuff like Tomorrow World is for Saturdays. That's also true. My theme for my channel is that Fridays and Saturdays are just me playing multiple different games, and usually Saturdays are multiplayer games, special multiplayer games where I have a lot of people hang out and do a lot of games together. So that's usually how it is. But Fridays and Saturdays are usually just like, what games am I playing? I'm playing like 2 or 3 games those nights each day. So for a while, and I'm trying to play them because streaming for me has been a focus of clearing my cache of a large amount of games I have in my collection, and I wanted to do that. Wednesday streams are basically one game day for like a few hours, because I don't want to be like my weekend streams where I keep switching them out, and I could play more than 6 games. I have more than 6 playthroughs going at once during a weekend, so it's like I want to make sure that Wednesday streams are focused on one game. It's never going to be multiplayer. It's never going to be changed until I finish that game, in my sense. So there's that, and Sundays are usually just D&D streams for me. So I have themes, and for sure, and I get the retro games. I play a lot of retro games anyway, Wild. So there's that too. Also, hi Emoto. Are you there actually? Emoto? No. Okay. I was actually saying, because I realized about Fire Emblem being actually done. Great Ace Attorney is gonna be next week. So, not here, yeah. But yeah, because like I thought, like legit, Emoto, the epilogue, I thought it acted like another chapter. So I thought it was gonna be like you do another thing in the epilogue, but no, that was like literally a cutscene chapter. So because Chris was able to stay the entire time explaining everything, I beat not only the final chapter and the final boss, we got the conclusion to the entire thing. There's no real post-game stuff outside of maybe doing the final Black Knight fight again and seeing what I can do with that. But that's also like, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming that or recording it. So I don't know. Maybe there's a high chance of me recording it on my YouTube channel, but we'll see. Yeah. I tend to play older games as well, but the games I play tend to be very niche. I mean, that's also fine. Like Stalker. I heard about Stalker, by the way. I heard that's an interesting game. Yeah, I'm excited too, Emoto. We can finally put on Great Ace Attorney next week. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for full 4 hours, because I still technically want to finish TCG, Pokemon TCG. So hopefully next week, when Carl's okay, maybe I can focus on not only finishing up TCG, but also try to see if I can finish up Miitopia. I might try to finish it up earlier by streaming a little earlier, because I do want to try to beat the tower. And because it's RPG, I'm fairly confident there's going to be a little bit of post-game stuff that I'm going to be doing. And then TCG, I'm getting close to it because I have like maybe 1 or 2 medals left to do, and then there's the Elite Four, and I don't think there's much of post-game after that. And then, yeah, and after that, after I beat TCG, then I can finally be like playing that, and then playing Chibi Robo at the same time. So, with all that stuff. But yeah, niche, that makes sense with the niche games for sure.